We got a lot of new players and new PCs rather.
It's okay, we're all about to be a new party anyways.
Oh.
So quick, and we are live on audio now, so we should see people popping in. So quick kind of pre-chat here on BlueBoxCon.
Oh yeah.
So
yes.
We need to figure out, because Alcott, I understand that you, Thomas, are helping us schedule everything for all the different tables and one-shots. So let's make sure you and I okay, all right.
I mean, I'm in charge of Liar's Dice, but I can also help to schedule who's kind of running what on these side tables.
Did you have someone else already on that, or?
I thought Rory was.
I don't know.
Is
Rory's been
Gimbal.
Rory's been tracking scheduling, but he has not been doing the
we should still chat.
Yeah, let's get with Rory, you and
Especially
I.
since I will be running a one-shot.
Exactly. Now, that brings me to another point.
Yes.
After BlueBoxCon, I am heading for vacation, and so we will not have our regular GHA stream. We won't even have our Sunday stream twice. So I've already given those dates online, but I'll get them to you as well.
Are we having our Sunday stream next week?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
So we've already talked about this with the mothers in the room, and they have said yes.
All two of us.
we may go a little bit late, or start a little bit later rather, but we will play.
That's actually better because we're going to be. My mom wants to go on a hike kind of early in the morning.
There you go. Yeah.
So I'll be coming back fresh from that.
Yeah. She ran a muddy princess today.
How long was it?
It's a 5K.
Oh, cool.
So what I was going to get at though is that I wanted to see if any of the aspiring young DMs in the room, Thomas, Evelyn, would like to run one-shots during either one of our Tuesday night sessions. So on those Greyhawk Awakening sessions.
Already running a one-shot during the con.
Yeah, no, you can be afraid.
I don't know that I could do it with my computer's power. That is
no
very,
worries.
very
So I wanted to open it up to the broader community first. The folks that I know DM quite a bit, but I thought I would mention it to you guys first. So.
I think that I will pass on it for now because I've already got so many other games that I'm trying to figure out and run right now.
You're just scared of being in front of an audience of 100 as a DM, aren't you?
I mean, I'm going to be already.
I would probably say yes.
And then 2 days later, I'll do it again.
If I knew my computer could actually handle running stuff,
I get
but it struggles with Twitch, Tailspire, and Zoom on Tuesdays as it is, and I don't think I could do Twitch, Tailspire, Zoom, and OBS.
All of it,
yeah. Fair enough.
Send it through.
Hey Tim, good to see you. Keith, good to see you. Congratulations on another win, Keith. I don't know if we got, I can't remember if you were on the most recent list of giveaways that went out, but you will definitely have.
Who, what?
Keith, Roger, he won. I think he's on the next set of giveaways that are going out.
Yeah.
Hey DM Dingbat.
Hello, everyone.
I mailed a whole bunch of stuff yesterday.
Yeah, I know. And then also we have our friends from Tailspire. We're going to mail some stuff out too.
Yeah.
But it's a fun day today. Hey, Greg, good to see you. Long shot. Hello.
Did you guys talk about
Patrick, good to see you as well.
I'm not sure of the full
And
extent
we'll
of
kick
it.
off here in a few minutes.
I gotta.
Yeah, you
my
got
lips
it.
are
I mean, it's not going
chapped.
to feel good.
I may be
I don't want to be licking my lips the whole time.
What's not gonna feel good?
Him losing your raging song?
Yeah, it hurts.
No, it's in a way that might hurt very badly.
Yeah. No, I know. It hurts.
Yes.
Luckily, he wasn't affected by the weakness.
Hey, Pat.
Yes, but
Right.
he was already very low on health.
Yes. That's why Cade was trying to shuffle him towards Gearda
And then
for
she got
healing,
stunned.
and then I got stunned.
Right.
Okay, so we talked about this on Saturday. If Eamon isn't dead,
Yes.
he should use the Wand of Lightning Bolts on
Yes.
Ixen.
Oh,
because
yeah.
that will determine resistances and immunities and spell resistance.
Yes.
Because he'll go before me, because that's how John usually does
Right,
it.
right, 'cause
If that
he's
is true,
the-
I'm casting Command Undead on Ixen.
Okay. Do
If
it.
that goes off, he at the very least won't attack me. And then
Right.
I can move around the room, do what I need to do, and make
But I need to
charisma
get
checks to try and convince him
unstunned.
to not hurt us until your stun is up. I can maybe just convince him to hold off and make it a fair fight until you're back. but he doesn't
get him
obviously care much
monologuing.
about a fair fight.
Get a monologue.
You sly dog.
Till it's
You caught me
You
monologuing!
got me monologuing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, all of
till
my...
the
Yeah.
7
Ten's
rounds,
not
I
great.
think it was. That you were
Yes,
stunned for.
it's crazy. So it was.
I
it's-
don't know how many rounds.
He said 7, so it's
7.
I thought he did.
51 to 99 health, which is what you're at.
82.
Weren't you at? Oh, you were at 99, but then your raging song went away.
Yeah.
Means he rolled 2d4 rounds.
Yeah.
He rolled a 7 on 2d4. He rolled
insane.
almost max on 2d4. That's insane.
Tim, is that an advantage or disadvantage for the DM?
Please disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage, Tim. Please.
I
Please.
just want to check because
Get the TPK emojis ready. Do those exist?
Oh, but he gave me some. He said he was going to even it out.
No,
advantage.
Tim.
Okay. I just wanted to check. Thank you.
Bad boy, Tim.
Remember, this is Ixon, not the DM.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
No, it's done.
Ixon smells funny. Because he plays with waste. Well, remember?
Yeah.
I'm a weird guy because I like
What
to
can
touch
I do
poop.
against him?
That's an actual quote. I'm a weird guy because I like to touch poop.
Yeah.
That's just a gross quote.
Yeah,
It's just
that
not good.
is a verbatim quote from Ixon from when we were inside Thistletop. And he was
Oh, right
collecting,
here, huh?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
collecting goblin waste for one of his potions that he used, which ended up being a fireball of
Poop.
or like a flask of poo explosion. It was gross.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why Ixon smells
This
funny.
guy needs to go away for lots of reasons.
He's just gross.
He was my son.
You got an advantage, and then
They call me
Should have
Tim.
seen it
and then
coming.
Pat disadvantaged that out.
Dixon.
So
So it got zeroed out.
Oh, come on. Golly. Already
Get your
they're
hopes up,
canceling
put 'em
out
back
my
down.
advantages?
Yes,
Poo bombs are best bomb. Is
because Ixon
Poo bombs,
is
I
not
like
a
with
good
an H.
person.
that a Winnie
Yes.
the Pooh bomb?
That's your son you're talking about.
That feels like such a moral judgment.
Is it? I don't think Ixon much cares for anything really at the moment.
All right. Welcome, everyone, and we're going to kick us off live on video. And here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Wait, this
Hello, friends.
magic.
Oh, hey, Shal Hunter, it was good to see you today. I love that Dark Sun stream I got to watch a little bit of today. That was really fun. Thanks for being on there and saying hi to me. And those were some cool folks over there at Lawful Stupid, I believe is the name of their channel.
That's
and
an
really,
amazing
really cool.
channel name.
It is, and it was a fun because they've got good graphics for Dark Sun, which is, of course, I've mentioned many times, one of my favorite game worlds. But welcome, everyone. We are here for episode 57 of the Runelords campaign. This is one of 3 different campaigns that we run here on Blue Box. This one runs weekly, every day or every weekend on Sunday at this time, and this is a very, very challenging session we're playing today, entitled As the Cat Toys with the Mouse. Episode 57 of Runelords finds, as you'll hear in a moment when we do what happened last time, our party is in very challenging circumstances. Now, we do want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Our sponsor of the week, of course, is Ferox Fabrications. We're going to highlight them one more time today. Really, really neat stuff they have. But thank you to Art of Mike Disney, who makes amazing minis and all kinds of other artwork. He's got some new stuff that's coming to us, giveaways. We've done his Overgord print giveaways here recently. He's got minis that are coming, and you should check out his Etsy channel. He's just really, really talented. Then we also have Trollord Games, and Trollord, they're a great company, young, with a lot of their products, so that they've been around a long time. Castles and Crusades are being featured on Friday nights in our Friday Night Crusades here on Blue Box, and I think we had a really good crowd. I popped in for just a bit on Friday. Thank you to Robert, Phantom NJ, and all the players that are in that. Frederica draws all kinds of incredible artwork, and we're probably going to feature Frederica next week. Thank you, Pat Draws, for the sub. Pat Draws, not a sponsor, but our eminent fan art specialist.
Yeah.
You check out our Discord, you're going to see all kinds of amazing stuff from Pat Draws, and he and I are talking. We might have some collaborations coming up here pretty soon, and we are thankful to him. Cozy Gamer Dice, makers of wonderfully amazing dice, and then we're going to, as I said, jump in to talk about
Got 20s
Ferox.
last week.
Let's
My
go
first
ahead
game.
though first, and once again, I just like it so much. Let's watch our Blue Box trailer. Thank you, Rory. Good to see you, Pat and Pat.
I hate it, but I
Tim.
expect this today.
Have you not done enough damage already,
And now
Tim?
it's like useless.
Right.
Like, and now I put Dimension Door and Teleport, which does nothing. But it,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh, and everyone's still hasted.
This is Blue Box.
Everyone's still hasted for 7 rounds.
7.
Yeah.
Why don't we get a tracker back up?
I had I had my D8 up last week. Here, we'll use this one. So 7.
I think actually I had a D10, but that's just because of how he rolled, or because he's 9th level. But
Right, it's
I
already
know
at
it moves
9.
fast. You
Now
can see
that
it
we're
on the
7,
Twitch
I'll just
channel
use
as
my
well.
D8.
Thank you, Mantic Games as well. I forgot to mention Mantic Games. Yeah, old school. Yes, you are in before I've yet killed another PC, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It could happen. All right, and then our sponsor of the week, Ferox Fabrications, makers of all kinds of really neat laser engraved materials, everything from mini painting holders, wet palette trays, coasters, DM screens. Ferox Fabrications. Check him out. Give him a follow and check out his Etsy. Such fun stuff.
This might be the prediction.
All my players just look nervous today. It's kind of.
I wonder why.
Right? I have no idea why that could possibly be.
Ferox Fabrications. Check them out. All right, here we go. Back. All right, they can see you again. Here we go. We're going to do our player intros. We'll do what happened last time, then player intros. But a couple of just sort of words of announcement. One, we have a really fun Lore Masters Arcanum coming up next Wednesday, this Wednesday, sorry, May 5th, with the ever mysterious Tim, and we may have another guest, and we're going back to the topic that we dealt with during GaryCon, which is old school armor, weaponry, using classic examples that come from actual medieval battles, and a lot of things which can influence your game in a really fun way. So join us on Wednesday, May 5th. Of course, we have our normal Greyhawk Awakening session on Tuesday, which is never normal, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And then on May 12th, we have another very special Lore Masters Arcanum. So as you know, we're really partnering up with Tailspire, and on May 12th, I have 2 incredible artists, and I believe 1 content houser. So the 2 artists are Lestari, I think I have his name, he worked with me on, he's French, and I've got to struggle with this, but Lestari, and then also Demongund. And Demongund and Lestari, they create some of the most incredible slabs and boards for Tailspire, and they're going to be with us on May 12th. They're going to do a live building session.
Awesome.
They're going to show us how to run the tool, and then we're also going to have Don, who runs Tails Tavern. And Tails Tavern is the online site that helps you host and share all of your Tailspire content. It's going to be a fantastic night on May 12th. And then we're also working on some neat one-shot charity stuff. Jay and I are talking about linking up for some one-shot charity stuff with these guys. There's just a lot of fun things happening on Blue Box. Now, the downside. We do have to take the occasional break here. And as I mentioned earlier, we will be not streaming from May 20, so the first Sunday I think is that 23rd, 22nd, yeah. 23rd or so, through June 4th, which is I think is that Wednesday, which we would normally stream LMA. So basically it'll be 2 weeks of no core Blue Box content. Now I will be working with some of our folks in our channel to see if we can get some special one-shots going, but we'll have basically 2 Greyhawk Awakenings, 2 Lore Masters Arcanum, and 2 Runelords sessions that will not be held at the end of May and June. But we're going to have a ton of fun stuff before that. Of course, Blue Box Con coming up here, which I am just nervous, humbled, excited. I don't know what, grateful, what to say. But that's going to be here at
Less
the
than
middle
2
of the
weeks
month.
now.
Yeah, crazy.
Two
When,
weeks.
go ahead. What's that?
2 weeks.
I know.
Just under.
And I don't. Do we have anything for it?
Not yet. I
I
I
know.
was planning on doing some stuff, but then things happened in life.
But on May 15th, we're gonna have like all day stuff. So just it'll be online streaming with character interviews,
Cast interviews,
one-shots.
one-shots, some layers dice, some other stuff. So it'll be good.
It's gonna be a fun time. So it'll be on Saturday, May 15th.
Yep.
Exactly. And I think it's going to be a really good time, and thank you to everybody that's contributing. And I love what you said. You were going to do some stuff, but you had some things happen. That was really...
Vague.
Kind of how it works.
Explained what happened.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. All right. So let's talk about what happened last time.
And real quick, when are we cutting off signups for BlueBoxCon? Just so that we know, because I need to make name tags.
I don't know what's going on. They're doing all this
Oh.
stuff, guys. So
Well,
I'm out of the
Honeybee Crafter, I think, has that info.
Okay, we'll check
Yeah.
with her then.
Great.
All right, so last time we started off with Irda head underwater and everybody else wondering what was going on.
Session.
Irda was fortuitously saved by a resilient sphere cast by Alcott that managed to actually pass through the wall, thankfully, which gave her a few moments to collect herself and grab some air in the meantime, which she spent some of that time both praying to Sarah Ray and taunting Ixon. Just
Well-used time.
You know how you do. While Cade actually was trying to find a solution to the current predicament, he went back through the archway, which he immediately realized was probably not a great idea. But he and
I don't even think it was immediate realization. It was a little bit longer. Than
Yeah, it took a second.
but he and Ray began searching for solutions that ended up eventually with Cade sitting atop the archway, pondering the whole
Pondering.
situation. Inside, Alcott and Eamon continued trying to suss out the solution. Eamon actually tried to cast Knock upon the wall again, which did not work. And Alcott basically was like, you just gotta figure this out for yourself. So eventually, once the Resilient Sphere expired, Irda then swam down to the runes and cast Lay on Hands upon the glowing runes, which managed to break the connection that this trap held, and the walls lowered and the water drained out. And she put back on her armor and then rejoined the others, asking what happened to Cade, and then realized he had gone outside, so she went to check on him, seeing his feet dangling above from the archway, asking him what was going on. He was like, well, I tried to rescue you, and she was like, thanks. And eventually he decided to try to, in a very dashing and flamboyant way, swing himself back through the archway, which immediately led to him knocking himself down to negative 10 hit points. Which Irda immediately, in thanks, healed him, and he was actually granted a boon by Sarah and Ray, refilling his health completely, much to both Sarah and Ray's amusement and Irda's concern. But Ray giggled a bit, even though he had been used briefly as a sponge on the archway outside.
More like a Brillo pad. Yeah, scraped and scrubbed.
Which made Ray a little upset, to say the least. And Ray got some healing for the Lay on Hands.
So just a quick pause here. I want to interrupt for just a second.
Okay.
Because I think this is one of the interesting sort of existential questions that's happening here in the campaign, which has been Ray's growth, evolution, questioning, and there were key elements of what happened last time, and this is sort of metagaming OOC now, but what's done is done. The way Cade treated Ray, scrubbing him along the floor, and then you would have to question if there was any chance of redemption. Throwing a dagger at him, which I understood why you did it.
Oh,
No,
man.
yeah.
You have been heavily abusive to this little guy, and it has led.
I didn't know what to do.
No, I know. No, I'm not. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just telling you why the story is unfolding the way it's unfolding. There are several like little narrative arcs that I have. I'll have the general concepts in my head, and then if you do certain things, it influences what happens in the world. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please continue.
Your actions have consequences.
It's like a choose your own adventure. You turned to the wrong page there.
Just turn back.
Not this time. But yeah, so Irda did heal him with a lay on hands, placed gently on his cheek with a kiss to heal his wounds that had been inflicted on him by Cade, trying to use him to some effect. And then they rejoin the rest of the party, and they continue down the hallway, checking for traps, with Cade and Alcott safely sandwiched in between Irda and Eamon, where they belong, where they're safe, between the armor and the armor. So they continue along. Irda actually spotted a trap on the floor that suggested something dangerous was ahead, so the party decided to utilize both Alcott's mage hand and Ray's assistance to carry a rope across so that the party could
And you
make
actually
way.
got around one of my really cool traps, which
Yeah.
I was a little bit upset by, but you were right. Well played.
Yeah, so the mage hand tied off the rope to the door on the other side, and then Cade proceeded on first. He actually triggered the step trap that Alcott was thinking that might exist there, but because the rope was in place, Cade was able to hang on and continue the rest of the way. The rest of the party then made way across the rope and then opened the door. Irda and Alcott actually, he first detected magic, which he sensed all of the magic.
Yeah, basically.
Everywhere. But Irda used her detect evil to try to pinpoint exactly where Ixen was, since we had a hallway with two choices. She found that the Ixen brand of evil was off toward the right direction, so the party proceeded on to the right. As they moved into the room, Irda immediately spotted her brother laying crumpled upon the floor, and after trying to sense what was going on in the room, she noticed there was some sort of magic effect at a certain height in the room and pointed that out to Alcott, and she immediately ran over to heal her brother and protect him within within her wings. Which unfortunately triggered another trap, which inflicted weakness on Cade and Alcott. Irda and Eamon managed to make their saves, and
Oh yeah.
Tyveth, Tyveth was
strength.
Wow.
Tyveth was healed, and the others made way into the room. A little ways, not as far as Irda did, of course, where Ixen began taunting them from above. He was enshrouded in what seemed like some sort of magical darkness, and they noticed a large stone-type golem at the base of some stairs that led upward into this darkness. Then combat ensued.
Yeah.
There was a few points of damage taken to the stone golem, but Ixen was leading the charge with the most of the ouch by throwing a fireball down on everyone, injuring everyone a good deal. But right after that, Irda slew the stone golem in most expedient fashion, thanks to a haste spell that had actually been cast on everyone by Eamon. Because if she had not had that fourth attack, that double nat 20 probably would have happened.
Yeah.
Right.
So this.
Which is fun because it's always a question on that fourth attack, especially with a high armor class. Like, do I do it? Do I not do it? My likelihood to fumble could be as great. And it was well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a 1 in 40,000.
And then Eamon, who had been quite a bit injured by that fireball, Cade actually tried to drag him over toward Irda for some healing, but he refused to go with Cade. Ray had lofted off of Irda's shoulder and actually headed up above the magical barrier, which Cade threw a dagger at him, his dagger returning in particular, and had sliced Ray a little bit. He did not, like full on sink the dagger in, but he did manage to injure him again. And shortly after, Ixin cast a stun spell, freezing Irda in place, and
Not just a stun spell.
Power word.
A power
stun.
word stun
Yeah.
spell.
Big spell.
and which immediately caused her raging song to cease, which caused everyone to lose the benefits of that spell. Yes, and
So,
yeah.
sorry, I'll let you finish. But
Yep.
so Pat 66 and Pat Draws, who had some dueling contributions last week, we know that you gave full restoration to these
Right,
players,
yeah.
which is 1,000 bits, and it was a crazy bit fest last week. So thank you so much. So we're going to adjudicate those differently for each situation because we want to make sure they feel correct in the campaign. Now, for Eamon, we talked about this, Chris. You were reduced to negative 11? 12, but you had +3 to your con based on her raging spell, correct?
Right.
So you were 1 hit point away from permadeath, right? Which is how we play. But with the drop of her raging spell, you correctly pointed out that even with the Sahedron Ruin, you may not have had time to pop back because that ruin will restore you 1 time per day.
Not two.
Not two. 1 time per day, back to 1 hit point when you're knocked unconscious. Now, if you'd been knocked to negative 14, then you're dead. You're dead, right? But at negative 12, you were 1 hit point away, which is like, it's crazy.
Yes.
With that said, when her raging song stopped, I'm going to allow, I believe it was Pat Draws, full restoration, not to fully restore you, but to prevent death. So you are still at that 1 hit point, though you should have died because her raging song stopped, as you and I talked about in our Discord today.
I mean, it's something. He's
No,
not
no,
dead.
it's like, I mean, yeah, he should have died.
Yeah.
And,
Does he
and
get
by the way,
ability restore?
I'm sorry, what?
Does he get ability restore, or is he
spells?
just not
No,
dead?
nothing. He just
Okay.
avoids. So, and by the way,
Avoid death.
Chris reached out to me about this, and kudos to him as a player. This was not me pointing this out. He messaged me this week and said, "Hey, wait a minute, I think," and I just love that honesty in my players. So, Chris,
I was like, oh no.
I wouldn't
he's
have done it.
dead.
I probably wouldn't have either, but he did. So, well played.
I definitely would not have.
Okay, so everyone, what you're seeing here, so I've got the battle cam up, and I'm gonna let Evelyn finish what happened last time. But the battle cam is showing the route that they took. They came in through here. It also shows the one area they did not go into. So they did not go through this door. So you see the black construction paper. It's covering a room they did not enter. They went through these doors, and when they went through those
cameras.
doors, and now everyone's going to see what you guys are seeing.
Pat is saying that our camera is flickering a little bit.
Again.
Yeah, that one tends to do that, Pat. I'm going to watch it. If it's not too bad,
Oh, good. We can
I'll
just
probably
run
let it lie. It's because I have this extension cord for the USB. I've got a high-speed USB 3P extension, the USB 3.0 extension cord, but it still kind of flickers just a bit occasionally. All right, so they walked through the double doors you saw there physically, and that's where she was describing the scene that unfolded. So go ahead and finish, please, Evelyn.
But yes, and I left out the fact that right before the combat ensued, Irda prayed to Sarenrae to give everybody strength and help them through the fight. But yes, as soon as we reached the certain point in the battle, Ixon actually cleared the darkness so that everyone could see him in his new Lichy form at the top of this platform that he's above us at the top of the stairs. And that's where we ended last time.
That's
Okay,
where we ended.
I have
So
to
this
say
is
something.
really. Do you have to?
So, when I shot at Ray,
Yes.
we're in this room with him,
Right?
Right.
okay? I don't know if Ray still is in that in-between stage.
No, it's all
Exactly.
fair. It's
With-
all fair.
You don't know.
And
No, that's
I
exactly
thought when he
right.
was flying up, he was going to him, and then
was.
he gives him power,
He
and then
was.
he's gonna come after us.
Exactly.
He
No
was.
one's blaming
no,
you.
No one's blaming
Yeah,
you.
Ray started humming a
tough
strange
choice.
song.
Yeah,
But
Ray
yeah.
was clearly.
Okay,
He's
well,
acting strange.
So I think the moral question here is this is.
I know I shouldn't have used it
Oh,
as a
see.
Brillo pad.
No, the Brillo pad was a
That one I feel bad
about. That was a critical moment in the game. Those things.
Really?
Yes. Honey, I'm sorry. Honey. You know, I've told you these things before.
Well, I know,
more
but
about-
I thought he had magical stuff. So, if, like, he could
He's
trick
made
something.
from magic,
It's-
but
no, it's
he's,
all fair.
Yeah.
No, but he's still flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. You grind him against stone, he bleeds.
Whatever.
Okay. All right.
If you crush him, does he not bleed?
Exactly.
Then we can kill him.
Oh, hey, Cowboy Hobbs, good to see you. Fraley, Pat, I got Retro.
Good
Mike,
one,
I said hello to
Pat,
everyone.
Draws.
So-
I will blame Canada and not Kay. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and go through player introductions, and we will get right to the action tonight. And let's start. Yeah, it is warm. Would you mind going up and turning the air down significantly here? All right, let's start over here with Irda.
Hello everyone, I am Irda Lianril. I am a level 8 Azamar Skald, a level 3 Paladin of Serenray. I am trying to fight to save my brother, and I am currently stunned forever.
All right, she's highlighted right here. This is Irda. And tell them what you look like. If we have new viewers.
Oh yeah. So Irda is, because she's Azamar, the nature of what she is a little more than just human. Azamar are half celestial beings, half angel in particular. But she wears her very long blonde hair in a tight braid down the side. And her hair has kind of a metallic look to it. It's not just blonde, it looks golden. Her skin is fair, kind of almost pearlescent. She has sapphire blue eyes, and she wears a breastplate that is actually came from the defeat of Nualia Tobin, or not Tobin, but Tobin, in Thistletop, nearby here a little while ago, who actually turned out to be one of her sisters. But yeah, she wears the breastplate. She carries a battle axe that was recently enchanted into a axe of undead slaying, and she wears this kind of teal blue tabard over all of her armor. She's really cool, and she has when her wings are out, they are pure white, but with the pinion feathers and the tops are golden, and so yeah.
And all of them are slightly blackened right now.
No, little finch.
All right. Well, and I love how
Stingy wings.
when you were told to describe sort of your character, that was like a 15-second thing. When I
Yeah.
asked your description, you went on for 3 minutes. So you tell where your heart is. Awesome. All right, Alcott.
Alcott Devereaux, Wizard Extraordinaire, level 10, and I don't feel good. I have very little strength now, and I didn't have much to begin with.
When you say very little, so you were hit by this glyph of weakness, and you are down to 1 point of strength, which to me is just, it's basically invalid.
Yeah.
You are dragging yourself along the ground.
It's not good.
You cannot lift much of anything at all.
Please don't kill us.
All right. Anything else?
Do you want me to describe how
Yes,
beautiful
please.
my character
Yes,
is?
yes.
He's bald and it's patchy.
He's scarred.
He's got a scar on his face. He's got beautiful gray blue eyes.
I haven't taken the eyes yet.
He's
That's
got
true.
soft round features with raised cheekbones. And he's just really slight and lanky, and he's tall, but like it's bad.
Yeah, so
I don't look
exactly.
very good right now.
All right, sorry, I should have highlighted him. So this is his character right here, Alcott.
Yeah, the one
Devereaux.
hiding in the corner?
Yeah, hiding in the corner. Actually, a very smart place to hide, though. He's right behind these rocks.
Pillar.
I'm headed over that.
He was
way.
covered.
Yeah, well done. All right, let's go
My
to
spot. Find your own.
Eamon. Now, Eamon, I shrunk you because I thought you were going to be unconscious, but you're actually not unconscious. So I'm going to bring you back to your normal size here. Eamon, tell us about your character.
I am Eamon, a half-orc magus, and as we've fought, usually quite covered Eamon is, but at this moment he's pretty much got chainmail on.
Yeah.
He lost everything to Ixon's fireball, which he's not real happy about.
Great.
And it'll be interesting to, I think, describe his appearance, probably to the characters as, if we get out of this alive.
Okay, fair enough. And I think
Oh,
for
right.
any of our viewers to just know, if you're newer to the stream,
Hi, Raiders. Welcome.
Hey.
who's that?
Greyhawk
Tales.
Greyhawk Tales.
Tales.
Oh yeah, and by the way, anybody, if you have not checked out Greyhawk Tales, it's a newer channel, but I popped in on them a couple Sundays in a row. They're very good. They've got great voice acting. They're telling good stories. Wu-Tang Piglet is their DM, and so
great name.
Yes.
which is what I love Wu-Tang Clan growing up. I don't listen to it anymore, but I did when I was growing up. And so they're a great channel. So check out Greyhawk Tales, and thanks for the raid, fellas, ladies, all of you. I lost my train of thought. I was talking about you.
Eamon's
your-
great looking, but we won't know.
Yeah.
We're a bit busy
Eamon,
right now.
He's. I mean, up to this point, nobody's fully
Seen-
seen his face
We've
or
seen parts of it.
seen parts of it, but not all.
But there's been enough shared in previous streams that your fellow companions know you suffered some pain as a child from fire.
Right.
And you've been hiding your wounds behind these bandages, and now they have been burned away by fire.
By fire.
Which has you pretty much frozen. Kate.
Huzzah! Hello, you landlubbers. I am a level 10 swashbuckler.
With noodle arms.
With neutral arms. I don't know what I'm gonna do in my current situation. I'm a bit panicky right at the moment. Shot an arrow at my little goblin. Now he's turned against us, I believe. This is not good. He better not kill me. This person over here. So what do I look like? Well, I'm a very good-looking pirate of the high seas. Long flowing blocks. Blocks? Blocks.
Blonde
I
glass.
thought you say blonde locks or blocks. That's fine.
Rugged looking. I'm a lot better than I used to look because I have my arms back. Lost the tip of a finger, but that gives me a bit of a rough edge. I like me witches, me gold, and especially me rum.
Sounded like you said witches.
Well,
They're good.
get looking.
Okay, all right, so let me reset the scene for the benefit of all of our viewers here. You are in this strange area, underground Thistletop, where you have wound your way through, as Irda described earlier. You found ancient Thessalonian ruins. You move through these ancient corridors, and ultimately you found yourself here in this room. The room now is a scene of macabre necromancy. There are torches blazoning an angry yellow light against the walls. There is the scent of ozone and something arcane in the room which burns the nostrils, now joined by the scent of burned flesh from the fireball that cascaded down upon you below. Irda's brother Tyveth here, he is made small. Since I can't knock people down, I make them small when they're unconscious. He lies on the ground, burned. Irda, she is floating here not because she's actually flying, but because she's paralyzed. So I'm using this visualization to show that Irda is completely stunned. We have
Great.
we have
He let us into a trap, folks.
you
I mean,
walked
we
into a
will-
trap.
I walked into it.
You walked in twice.
He put her brother down there.
Well,
Well, that's what he does. He takes our backstories and goes, ooh, let's be torture you with them.
Yes.
Well, I'm Cade. If anybody's in a bad situation, I will ignore it.
And I gave him a really big family to torture me with.
you really did.
I did too.
I've already got a sister, now I got a brother.
And she feels the need to go to get them. I'll just leave them.
But I do give good things in backstories too. So
John killed my dad.
No, you've got now. You're now the inheritor of the
Oh, hush.
Devereaux
I'm about to lose all of my
estates. Well,
fortune.
yeah, if you're dead, you're dead. You've got a ship.
I won't leave my ship. Don't do anything to it.
Yes, just do nice things and sacrifice for everyone you love.
Oh yeah.
You owe 150,000 gold.
I love pigs, not people. Just Just kidding.
All right, and then of course we have Ixen. Ixen, formerly known as the Betrayer, but now much more than a betrayer. He is Ixen the Transformed.
I knew he would get a new subtitle.
You see, he has, as I described last time, bony juts.
Ixen's in disguise.
Stop with the anachronism.
We'll stop.
You know I don't like those. Juts of bone that come from his skull, strips of flesh that still cling, not yet quite burned away by his transformation. His eyes, hollowed sockets burning with a feverishly cruel light. As he has, I think I used the word cackles like 6 times last stream, but as he does, he laughs down malevolently. Last thing he did was raise his staff. As he raises his staff, we begin. Sorry it took a little longer to get started tonight, but a lot of setup and fun stuff. We're going to kick off the music, and here we go. What did I miss?
Annoyingly snarky and bad smelling.
Yes, exactly. All right.
So, Eamon and I still have a turn on this initiative, right?
Yes.
I really don't know.
Yes, but he was lifting his staff toward Irda, so we're going to go to Eamon and Alcott, and then we will see.
He's lifting his staff towards you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He wants to take out the most powerful person
Well,
who
this
just
is not
destroyed an
cool.
entire golem in one
All
hit.
right, so let's go to you, Alcott.
Still
Go
have
ahead.
my minor fate.
Alcott, you stand here in the midst of the cavern. You see her brother fall. You see Eamon struggling to stay on his feet. He resists Cade's effort to kind of pull him over toward Irda. You see Irda frozen in place, her eyes wide. You hear the malevolent laugh careening off the walls.
She's just
And
like,
you
have to stay like that
You
the whole
yourself,
time. I can do this.
you fall to your knees. You can barely lift your head. It feels like the weight of the world sits upon your shoulders, all of your strength ebbing away. You feel helpless as a newborn babe. What do you do?
I want to look over to Eamon and with as much breath as I can muster for me, because my con isn't down, but my strength is.
Right.
Eamon, the wand, fire it upon him, please. And can I try and wait for Eamon to go before me to see if something occurs?
Yeah,
when
you can
Eamon
stall
does?
your action. Yeah,
Okay.
so you have a free action basically for speech. And now so Eamon, we're going to go to you. You hear him say this.
Okay.
Say, get up! Now is not the time to
Lie
stay on the
down!
ground.
Do something, man!
So OC, hearing this, Eamon's going to kind of realize what's going on, but the wand would be in his bag,
Where's your bag?
on his back.
Oh.
I guess OC, does he have enough time to take it out and use it this round,
Did it
or
take your speed?
because it would have been
It's a magic item.
No,
No, it's survive.
it would take much more than that. But now, hold on. I'm seeing here, this line for some reason is showing up on the screen. I'm not seeing it. So let me ask my viewers, because maybe it's just me, but I'm seeing a line that I don't see on either one of my screens here, showing on my Twitch screen. Let me give a quick pause. It's going right across
I don't.
the
No,
center
no,
of
I
it.
don't see it. I don't see
see
it.
You
it.
guys don't see it either?
No.
No.
So
Not on
it's a
stream.
slobs glitch then. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. All right, let's continue. All right, so
So the question is, the wand would be at the top of his bag because
Yes.
he just handed it back to him.
correct.
He's going to reach for it. Does he have enough time to reach for it and use it this
Yes.
turn?
Make a dex check for me, please. So you're going to roll under your dexterity.
Okay, I will do this at advantage,
Yes.
of course.
Now, you're obviously quite disconcerted
Yes.
with everything that's happened, and you were semi-frozen by the flame.
My dex is 15. Yeah, I got a 13.
Ooh.
What?
Well, if I'm by him,
Well,
I hear Alcott. I could grab it out for him.
Oh, did you try that?
Yes.
Okay.
you already took
All
your
right.
turn.
Go ahead.
Cade's already taken his
Well,
actions.
he already-
But I like punishing my
But
players.
you roll. He already
Oh,
rolled.
you already rolled.
I did roll.
He's got it.
I got a 13.
No, everybody saw the gleam in the DM's eye. So you have a player that's pulling a wand out, and another player says, "I'm going to reach for it and grab it."
and how tall are you?
Yeah.
And
what do you
I'm-
think's going to happen in that situation? The wand's going to wind up on the floor while the two of you
Yeah.
fight over
No.
it. So,
He's got it.
well role played, by the way. All right. So you reach down. You can't find it. It's oh, there it is. You pull it out.
Okay, and I'm going to cast it at, use it at Ixon, of course.
Transform.
I mean,
So it's reflex save, and you roll 8d6 damage. Because you don't have to. You just target it. It's a 120 foot
Alright.
line.
8d6, huh?
You want some more?
I got
Want 4
some.
more?
Let's do that. That's 16,
Really good.
and that is...
Not as great.
What is that? 16,
6,
18,
9. So 25.
25. 25.
All right. So describe to me what this looks like coming out of your wand.
So, as Eamon brings it forward, he's going to point this wand and just kind of mutter under his breath because he doesn't. His legs are really weak at this point, and lightning shoots out of the end of the wand. It begins to glow and fires towards Ixon.
All right. So. For some reason my lightning didn't fire. Let me make sure I have it
tiring.
here.
That's why I'm.
With your arm right over there.
And if Eamon can, he does kind of want to start backing away.
All right. No, that's so. I would if you had the wand in your hand, you could have done
Could
that
have done it?
action and
Okay.
then moved away. In this
Yeah.
case, you scrabbled for
Use
the
it.
wand in your
Yeah.
pack. You
Gotcha.
use the wand.
That was
You
your
discharge it. All right. Now I need the DC on your save, and I have to make
yes,
his
I have
that.
spell
I
have that.
resistance check.
I don't have that.
What level spell is it?
So it's a
Level
this
3 lightning, I think.
So
level
it's
three.
your
10 plus spell level would be so that would be
13
13
plus-
plus your intelligence modifier.
Plus my intelligence is plus 4.
so
So
that's
DC 17? Reflex save for half.
He smiles.
As your
When does he
bolt, as your bolt discharges, that was a 94 on my spell resistance. I do spell resistance at the upper end of the check. You see, it hits him, and Ixon's newly acquired powers as undead. He has some sort of resistance. You watch the weaves of the wand's arcane magic dissipate around him. But wait, on his shoulder now is Ray.
Oh.
Right. That might be a good thing. If Ray's on his side now.
Ray leaps out of the way, buffets his wings. You see an electrical charge does strike him. He's gone behind, so I'm going to have you roll damage, and I'm going to give a 25% full modifier for that because he both made his reflex save and is shielded by Ixon. So roll your full damage.
You are
take a
rolling
quarter
damage.
of the
I'm sorry?
The total was
25.
25.
Right.
So it'd be 12 down to 6. If it was a quarter
And
of
he
it.
already took 2 from Cade's dagger.
I hadn't used it for a little.
Math.
As you see, the spell dissipates around Ixon. A tendril of lightning does strike Ray. Ray, you see his wings singe. His body drops to the ground. No, I love your roleplay. So good. All right.
So now me.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So I'm gonna look up at Ixon,
Oh man.
and I'm gonna take a deep breath and slap some raw meat into my hand.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting to hear.
It's magic, folks. And I'm gonna take out a piece of bone, and I'm going to drag this splinter of bone across the meat and wrench it up and shout, "Requirit morta, listen to me!" And I cast Command Undead on Ixon.
Okay.
And I
what's the
will
DC?
use an advantage to
Disadvantage.
disadvantage him.
All right, and
The
of
DC
course,
for the
I'm
spell
gonna use, check
is
the spell resistance first. Hang on. Sorry, I'm getting old. Yes, 15% spell resistance. I hit an 89 on the die. Again, the spell dissipates and does nothing. So as you try to command him, you reach out with the tendrils of your arcane power. As you say these words, you feel some sort of emanating power that surrounds him and destroys the fiber of your spell.
Fine, we'll do this the hard way.
Okay.
So done with it.
And now we go back to the party, and Ixon, who is going last here with his
Do I not get
staff. You already went, right? Yeah, you went earlier in the round. It was just the two of them that hadn't gone yet.
Yeah.
It was halfway through.
Last time.
We finished halfway through a round.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
lost initiative this round. Because he's stunned.
No, we won it.
Oh,
thought
you won
we
it. That was
lost-
last round.
Because
right?
we won the
I
first
did.
round, but I thought we lost the second round.
You threw the daggers at Red.
You might be
That was
right.
all this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No. So now we roll initiative again.
Okay, so your stun was this same round?
Yes.
All right, I'll switch. All right, so roll initiative then. All right.
Cade, you're up on initiative.
Oh, huzzah!
Well, Cade lost
Cade lost
initiative,
it,
so
so
it goes
the-
to
Me,
Alpha.
because you're stunned.
DM has a 3.
Party has a 1.
Dang,
All right. He has it.
that's not
Means
good.
you're up on it.
And as he holds up his staff, now this mocking laughter has become more than just annoying. It's become grating. It's become absolutely despicable. He lifts the staff, and as he utters words, you see suddenly spring up around you several other creatures. You see.
Oh, come on, man.
You see.
What school of magic is this?
You see skeletal creatures popping up.
Probably conjuration.
Skeletal creatures popping up here. Hang on, wait.
Yeah.
Wrong button. High reveal.
Is he casting a
It's
spell?
a summoning. Yes, this was a
So
summoning.
this is conjuration magic?
Yep.
Because Fireball was
not
Ixon's
strong
first
enough.
attack, and then the stun was what he cast on Irda's.
What level spell is it, John?
This is summoning level. Well, why are you asking? Tell me
Because
what you're
I
asking.
have a greater counterspell.
Okay.
And if I have a 1 level higher spell of the same school, I can use it to counterspell that spell.
Yeah. So.
I have a 5th level conjuration spell.
Yeah. Fine. So if he's 6th, you can't. You
Well,
can't,
no.
can't
It's
use
the
it.
level of the spell he
That's
is
it. If
casting.
he's using the 6th level.
Then I am
summon
unable to
the
counterspell
level.
it.
Okay, so you can't.
I would have to have a 7th
You have
level
to be
spell.
a higher level, one
Yeah.
level higher. Yeah, no, just yeah. It's
I
the
would have to be
opposite.
casting
This
a
spell
7th
is one level
spell.
higher than what you.
Then
can
it's unable to
cast.
do. Dang.
Okay, so you see these creatures spring to life, skeletal. Their bones clatter and clack, punctuated by Ixon's percussive laughter up above. You see one of these skeletal creatures has a book in his hand and a robe, which immediately draws both of your attention. He stands just a few feet away. One of them appears just feet away from Irda, and Ixon simply sits back against the wall as he laughs, enjoying what's happening. Now we go to. I'm sorry, Irda. I hope that doesn't make you roleplay this so much longer.
So that's 1 round down on your stun.
That's right.
6
That's
to
one.
go.
6 to go.
You
All right.
rolled really good on your
I
stun.
did. There was a 3 and a 4. Yes. All right. Let's go to your stunned. Isn't it fun to roleplay a held, frozen, stunned character? All right. Let's
You
go
would
to
know,
you,
you've done
Kate.
stuff
What are
like
you doing?
that a lot.
Well, I do believe I have a torch with oil, right? Correct.
You do.
Why do you always gotta be
Kate
tricksy?
never goes with the obvious.
Just stab them. You have a magic rapier.
Cade likes his flourish.
He does. So,
All
Kate,
right.
you're here. The closest.
Where's
There's one in front of Eamon. There's one here between Eamon and Irda. There's one here with a bow that sits atop this pillar, and there's one here with a book. And then there is Irda here.
Total of 4.
All right.
Minimum.
I go to the one.
Well, I mean, a total of
Well, in front.
1d4. So
I'm gonna go to the one in
40?
front of Irda.
So you're going to try to close that distance, right?
Oh,
Well, how, do I have enough time?
I got confused.
Well, hang on here. I'll tell you.
Because otherwise it'd be
So
like-
the distance between
Plus,
whoops,
it
wrong
should say
button. There we go.
plus
This
one
one
image.
between
Yeah,
you
wouldn't
and that.
make much more
No.
sense.
So if you
So it's a
if you
minimum
close
of
that, that would be your full
7
round.
okay, so plus 3.
Well,
Gotcha. And
Maybe
roll.
the
All
one
right.
in front of Eamon?
This one,
Might prevent him from getting
18 feet. No, I mean both of these are just a little too far for you to run to them and still get a full attack.
You're hasted right
You are
now.
Well, you are hasted though. Yes, actually.
So you have
So
60
you'll
speed
lose
now.
that additional
But
attack.
I'm wondering if I need to hit the one with the arrow. Alright, I'm taking out my dagger. And I'm getting the one with the arrow. I'm throwing
So the returning dagger, which is just hit back in your palm.
Yes.
You're throwing at this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Love it.
And I get 2 of those.
No, not two of the return
I
daggers.
have another dagger.
Just keep pulling
I
it.
just have them everywhere.
All right, so your returning dagger, you get one. We got to do something different. I feel so bad watching her just stand like that the whole time. It's a good shoulder workout, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Chatters, while I'm watching this, no line here. Not oh, good. I'm glad you guys aren't seeing that at all. Yeah, Ray is definitely crispy.
Oh my gosh! A 20.
Yeah!
Okay,
Confirm
all
it.
All right,
roll
confirm with another. Oh, I gotta
No, you
erase
just,
them. I don't get to confirm with the. Yes, I do.
yeah, you can, yes.
Yes, I do. You hush.
Come on. Come on! Give me a double that crit! Dang it!
I mean,
What's
what'd you
the
roll?
What was the high?
7. It was a
Well,
7.
But you had your full
Plus
attack modifier.
That's your first attack.
22.
Well, no, is that your missile attack? Because you're
Yeah,
throwing.
Which should be better.
but it's based on your dex instead of your strength.
Yeah, so it'll be better.
Well, actually, no. So it's a crit. Go ahead and roll percentile dice. So again, with the idea of the cat playing with the mouse,
Hey,
he's thrown out creatures.
These
He's the ones that roll the
500
double
last week.
zeros.
He's
You're gonna
thrown out
roll
creatures
a
which
zero
would
and a one.
normally be easily dispatched by this party. But
It's weird.
with ear to paralyze, with you
Resin
weak as a
and-
kitten, with you
yeah.
at 1 hit point,
We have
he's
to-
giving you these weak creatures to taunt you.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Alright. 60.
Good.
That's not bad.
Good.
All right.
Kill it.
And they're so sparkly.
They are.
Roll your damage on the
Go ahead and
dagger.
roll your damage, multiply it by 3,
Yeah.
then cut it in half, because it's an edged weapon against a skeleton.
Ah.
But then there's also the crit. So hang on here.
Wait,
So just roll 1 damage dice for the dagger,
what am I not?
which is a
It's
D8
one D8.
for your special dagger.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. I ran a Mutty Princess today.
Right, Pat? Oh, Ian, by the way, thank you so much. I watched your comment. I don't know how I got my
multiply by
calculation
3.
wrong on that crit, but you're right. It was
Times
1 in
3.
40,000.
Plus your dexterity is added to ranged weapons, right? For damage, you add
I
dex to
believe
ranged
so.
weapons.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
So plus your dex modifier.
Well, no, not damage. Just a hit.
Oh, ranged
damage.
weapons are not
But-
modified on
Not bad
damage?
for
But the dagger still probably has its
Oh,
own.
the dagger is a +1, correct?
Right.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
you add
plus 1
the plus
dagger, so it
one.
gets that
So
bonus.
19 divided by 2 would still
No,
only be
you
9.
do you divide the dice?
What is
roll
going
or
on with
the
all these
full
numbers?
damage?
Hold on. Hang on.
That is a good question. Do you divide the dice roll by half?
Your what's that?
Do you divide the dice roll by half?
Well, only if you haven't already cut the number of dice, because I said x3 on the dice. So
Well, it's 1d8.
right. So
times
it's
three.
1d8 times 3, whatever she rolled.
18.
Then cut that in half,
So 9.
and then you
Plus
add
one.
the base
10.
10, right? And then the crit amount. All right. So look, it's fine.
It's math.
Your
And my brain is spinning.
as your arrow thrusts forward toward the creature, you see it hits him right in the skull. I'd like you to tell me what it looks like.
Hey!
Well, right before I take out my returning dagger, I take a big swig of rum. Because I need it. And I then take out my returning dagger as I see this creature with a bow and arrow. And I know he's going to get poor Irina while she's all frozen up. So I throw that dagger and hit a plunk right between the eyes. And he goes smack down, splintering everywhere.
Yes, you shatter his skull. The bones collapse to the ground in a pile. Now, we go to Eamon.
So, Eamon is going to back away, like defensively.
If you so you're not.
I'm not just gonna.
You,
Your
if
second
you don't
throw.
Attack, you
I
can
get
Yeah.
second
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Yes, you do get second throw.
If you don't
My bad.
attack this round, you could disengage.
Yeah, you can disengage if you don't attack.
Yeah.
And
I'm
that
gonna
means you don't provoke an attack of opportunity if you disengage.
Plus your speed is really
If you
good.
try to disengage and still do something else, you provoke an attack of opportunity.
Right.
You could cast that before you do it. If that's what your plan is.
Am I rolling that?
I'm gonna disengage.
But you still have a second attack.
You actually
Yeah,
have a
roll your
third.
second attack. Go ahead.
With an advantage.
But
Thank
since,
you,
since
good
he's
people.
throwing daggers,
push
he only has
worlds.
2 daggers.
Are ranged
The
attacks
rub.
limited on haste? Can he get a third ranged attack?
He would need a
Full
third
mod.
dagger.
I'm hitting the person in front of
He
you.
might have it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to listen to multiple. What did you say?
I'm throwing at the person in front of Irda.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, give me another
So you're
try.
aiming at this one right here.
Feeling it.
Okay.
I did not get it, but I think I got a hit.
Okay. What was it roll?
Your second attack modifier.
On my second attack.
Shooting at this one,
Yes.
23 feet away.
So, I just get a little thing. Oh,
yeah, 'cause
that's a
it's a
good
D4.
roll. 4?
Cut that in half. An
Because
edged weapon against a
skeletons.
skeleton. So it's 2, and that's a non-magical dagger. So it's 2 points of damage. Okay. Your second dagger strikes a bit of bone against the rib cage
Oh, I got a crit.
and falls to the ground. Now, Eamon, what are you doing? So you are disengaging?
Disengaging, yes.
Okay.
Back towards Alcott.
All right, so you pull away. You're warding the creature off, and it's not moving too quickly. It is definitely skeletal, not blind, but somewhat careless in its motions. And you pull away. You bat a weak blow off with your staff, and you are able to move back right next to Alcott. Alcott, you see Eamon as he approaches you. He is absolutely blackened. His cloak is gone. The bandages on his face have completely vanished, and he looks absolutely terrified. His eyes wide as saucers as he gets close to you.
We got this.
No response.
All right, Alcott.
I'm going to hobble out
Okay.
to where I can get in line with that spearman and the magic boy.
Okay. I got you here.
I will then put a glass rod in my hand here and take a bit of fleece and rub it across it. And as I do, I say, Fullman, and I pull it back and I hold it really tight and I hold it for really long and I say, Maximus! And I cast a maximized lightning bolt straight through the two of them, which automatically deals 60 damage.
Okay.
Unless they want to roll the save to take 30.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right. So you do this as the lightning bolt leaves your hand. Electrical power moves to the air again. That same smell of ozone, of acrid stench of electricity in the air burns. And so let's see here. The black. What are you laughing about? What did I miss on the chat?
No, just somebody asked how her arm muscles are doing.
Yeah, I know. She's building shoulders right now. So, all right. So it's gonna catch. What's the arc on that?
It's just a straight line, 120 feet.
Straight line. So just these two then, right? All right.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to get all three.
Yeah. All right. So hang on. Pitiful reflex saves.
Great.
Both of them absolutely obliterated. Why don't you tell me what that looks like?
Yeah, so like I said, I hold it back, and as I'm holding this glass rod, like when I pull the fleece across it, you can see a little bit of like sparkles come off and touch my finger, like when you zap someone when you're on a trampoline, and he holds it back, and that gets more and more, and it starts leaking out of his hand, and I just launch it forward, and it just goes straight through the one's chest and breaks open the one at the back's head, and they turn into dust and ash.
Very nice, and exactly as you said, as your bolt shatters through both of them, they turn to powder and vanish.
And my arm's just shaking at the end. Whew, that was new.
All right,
I told you we have this. Stay confident.
Irda, you remain frozen. It's initiative.
That's you, Eamon.
One remains, and of course, Ixon remains atop the altar.
So that's 10 for 5 more rounds?
4
right?
had Martins.
So we have 6 rounds of haste left and 5 rounds of moving.
DM has a 6
Okay.
on the die.
Whatever.
Ixon, as he continues his mocking laughter from atop the altar, he once again lifts the staff. And this time, as he raises the staff,
At who? Me? No. What? Don't do it.
Make your choice. Do one of us.
he's seeing Alcott performing these feats of arcane power, and knowing Alcott is a threat as a magician,
And a weak fool.
and watching Alcott drag himself along the floor. He lifts the staff toward Alcott, and as he holds it at, we're going to go to a break. So
man.
a little bit early break. We're a little early break today because I got a couple setup things I need to do, and I want to let people pray for Alcott. So we will be right back in 5 minutes here at Blue Box. It will not be a long break. We do have a giveaway that we're doing tonight. Our giveaway is another one of these gorgeous Mike Disney Overgourd prints. Mike was our sponsor of the week 2 weeks ago. And these Overgourds are now in print, 3D print with the folks at Reaper, the Bones series, and they will be appearing on both, several of our different Twitch streams and channels will be featuring these Overgourds here very soon. So hang with us. We'll do this giveaway after the break, and depending on how we do after the break, we may have a second giveaway toward the end. So stay with us here at Blue Box. We're taking our one and only break, and we will be right back.
Yes, I have a fate chip, but I can't use it, so. Because I'm stunned. You have to be able to do something.
I mean, but that's like fate, right? Isn't that the very idea of a fate chip?
But
You can pray in your mind, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's praying real hard right now. Yeah.
Good John question.
John's not answering that question.
Yeah.
I don't believe John has ever answered that question, so.
She's so annoying.
I just know in the past that it has been, we have to be able to do
Perform
something
some
to.
kind of thing. Man, powered stun sucks.
Oh yeah, it's in some ways worse than Power Word Kill, because Power Word Kill still
You're
has
dead. You're just dead.
well, but you still get a save with
Yeah.
Power Word Kill.
Do you?
Yeah, like if you have more than a certain number of hit points
Okay.
or a certain range,
Yeah.
you gotta look.
Yeah.
But with Power Word Stun, this is why I got confused with the weakness last week,
Yeah.
because the glyph of death is a bit nerfed from the glyph of weakness,
Yeah.
and I was conflating that with the Power Word
I
death
find it.
and Power Word
What I
Stun.
find very interesting though is how glyph of weakness or symbol of weakness is a 6th level spell that says functions as symbol of death, which is an 8th level spell.
Right.
Which I find is very odd. You'd think it would say symbol of death functions as symbol of weakness.
Well, but the
since
difference
it's higher
is like
level.
death can kill
Well, yeah.
in one shot.
Which-
so it's saying, yeah. Well, I guess you
Symbol
could.
of death is
I guess your point
horrifying.
is like you could have done the descriptor earlier.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that's fair. That's
It's
fair.
like
'Cause that's how it works for lower level
summon,
spells.
Yeah, like summon monster, like
Yep,
one.
functions as summon
And
monster.
then
Yeah.
you know, as they go on, it
Yeah.
refers you back to.
I just find it very interesting that it says functions as a higher level spell.
Hey everybody! I know it's a beautiful day outside, but tell everybody to get in the channel. This is our lowest Sunday in a long time.
Yeah, we need to get people in
and
here.
It's ticking me off. Tell everybody to get in here. Otherwise,
They don't wanna watch us
I'm gonna
die.
kill the whole party. I'm kidding.
He might
what
have
they
already
don't
done
want.
that, so
God, it's scary, y'all.
I just. I have no friends. Oh, Petros.
The problem is spell resistance. I did not
Yeah.
expect him to have full spell resistance.
Witches, man.
Well, normally they don't.
which is why Irda would be the biggest threat.
So actually,
Because he's undead.
I know a little bit about
Right.
witches from 3.5 because I've done research
That's why
into
he
them in the
stunned me.
past.
That's why he always stuns me or
Yeah.
holds me.
Liches normally have full immunity to lightning and cold damage. So John's doing a different kind of lich here because he's a young lich. He's
Right.
instead giving him spell resistance rather than full immunity to certain damage types.
Because
So
I'm just resistant to
in a way, it's better, but 15% chance is really low. He was just rolling very well, and he's like 89. God, can you imagine if Command Undead got off?
Well, and he did, what, a 90-something from
On
the
yours,
wand.
94
yeah.
for the wand. I mean, I still plan on lightning bolting his face off, but
Yeah.
He barely has face left to light
I'll take the rest of it off. Frick this guy. Yeah, it's really nice out here too, other than it's overcast. The weather's still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was nice and
Counter stun word stunning beauty. Love that. I mean, you do have like a ridiculously
that literally
high.
sounds like a magical girl thing.
Stunning.
Hello, stunning beauty.
Yeah, it's like a friggin' if Barbie were a D&D character.
It's like Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
She's casting the thing.
Magic is so fun, but so annoying. It's weird because I was looking at in 3.5 edition they put sorcerer and wizard in the same sort of class descriptors because they're so very similar. But sorcerers get more spell slots per day.
Yeah.
And they don't have to prep spells; they just cast them at will.
Yeah.
Why would you not be a sorcerer? There's probably some cool stuff that wizards get that sorcerers don't. That was the only thing I noticed.
The difference
off the
with the wizard and the sorcerers have to like.
Well, they're charisma based as well.
Well, yeah, and they also are like once they know a spell, that's the only they can't choose.
Wizards can gain infinite amounts of spells. They can gain all the spells.
Yeah,
but sorcerers can't. And the other thing is,
like a bard.
There are so many magical related things that are related to intelligence that are just going to be wasted if you have high charisma.
Yeah.
And so I get the trade off.
That's why
it would be so nice to not have to prep your spells every day.
That's why it's fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to do that either unless I'm using my spell kitting, and then I have to decide what I'm going to do.
One thing that I appreciate about 5th edition, because it does kind of make sense, but I also like it. It's sort of is it Terry Pratchett magic system where it's kind of in your brain, you hold the magic there. There's a maybe it's a different author that I'm thinking of.
No,
but that's
that sounds like Terry Pratchett.
Yeah. I haven't read any, but I know a lot about Discworld and Terry Pratchett stuff. I love that
his stuff is great.
Dwarven men and women are essentially indistinguishable peoples.
Yep.
And that is so great. You just look at them both and you're like, you both have the same awesome beards.
The sad part about 5e for me is their spells are so much more limited than they are in 3.5 and Pathfinder because they have way more domain choices and B
which can feel limiting in some ways.
They have way more just
there's so many more choices in general in 5e because player facing content sells way better than DM facing content, and so you're always going to sell a book with another subclass or another race in it because that's going to make people want to buy it. Like Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft is coming out soon, and that's going to be awesome, mostly because it actually has rules in place as to how to create good curses, which is something I've never really seen before, as to how to make fun, unique curses. And it's also got rules on how to be a vampire, which is fun.
Alcott is fortunate.
You have to have a 3 strength to do anything besides breathe. Yeah, now it's if you have 0 in any individual skill, then you're just considered dead. 0 con is you're just dead.
Yeah,
0 strength
intelligence
is you can't move.
Dead.
0 dex is you can't move.
You're dead at 0 intelligence.
Are you dead at 0 intelligence? Brain dead, I guess.
Yeah. Because that's what remember when we were in our Lord of the Rings campaign, we were dealing with those brain things in that dream, and Hallgrim had all of his intelligence taken away and he immediately died.
Oh, you're just unconscious in a coma-like state.
Yeah, but
you're not dead. But you basically might as well be.
Yeah.
0 wisdom means that you're withdrawn into a deep sleep filled with nightmares. And 0 charisma means you're withdrawn into a catonic coma-like stupor. So 0 in any of your mental stats is always you go unconscious. 0 dex and 0 strength means you can't move, motionless, and 0 con is you're just dead.
Yeah. Because you have to have Constitution to
It's a good thing that there aren't spells that deal massive amounts of Constitution damage, but there are creatures that do those.
There are some.
There's lots of wacky stuff. 0 intelligence means moderate.
I've been hit before by some Constitution-based reductions, and they are not
fun. Because you lose current and max HP. As Eamon brutally learned.
And then you get hit by, and then your raging zone goes down and you lose even more.
Yeah.
That's fun.
No. Man, D&D, huh? What a stressful game. Why do we play this game? It's just stressful.
Well, once upon a time, I thought it was a fun way to escape stress.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it is.
Till you met the DM.
We've had our.
Yeah, when are we going to get back to that?
Are you unmuted? You've had
Yes.
our sea shanties, in the tavern.
Well, I wish I was back seeing sea shanties
We
right
better
now.
get some well-earned rest sessions after this.
Yes, I think this has been a
If we
sequence.
survive.
We will survive.
Heavy things for sure, and it's ironic because I don't do this on purpose. I don't know if it happens subconsciously, but some of the similarities between Tuesday and Sunday sometimes pop up, and I just feel like it's the decisions the players are making. But we've had giants that happen in both sessions, or now we've got very different, but the Red Lord versus Ixen and these sort of very dramatic scenes in underground layers. This is not something I purposefully plan,
Dang it, Ixen.
but it's just interesting to see how it happens.
it is though. You had to go into Tailspire and make this.
Well,
Well, no.
no, I didn't.
No, I'm joking, of course. But
Tails are.
Okay, all right. So,
Oh, you whispered me a question? Where did you whisper me a question, Padros? Is it in
It's in
Twitch
it should be
or in Discord?
Twitch.
is he offering to do character art for a new PC? Is that what he's saying?
Oh, dang, my subscription.
He wants her raging song, I think, on an MP3. He said it.
no,
earlier
that was
on.
a
That was-
joke,
that
so
was-
that she
Oh,
could
that
keep
was a
playing
joke.
it while she was stunned.
Oh!
No, that was not a legitimate request for the raging song.
Sorry.
Oh,
It was a good joke though.
in Twitch. Okay, I'll check that out. 1 sec.
Giants are just fun to throw at people.
Pat also released the twins. What twins are we talking about?
There we go.
Well, they are. Bearda is with her brother.
Oh.
I don't know if that's what he's referring to.
Oh,
We all just
brother.
want to survive.
Yep. He's knocked out.
Oh.
He is
We
unconscious.
basically have no hope, thanks.
Because of the fireball ring.
Yeah, he went unconscious because of the fireball.
All right. And so we resume.
We went up a good
Blue
number
box.
of listeners while you were gone.
Episode 57, As the Cat Toys. Whoops, I didn't even realize that was cut off there. That's As the Cat Toys with what? Sorry, guys. There we go. As the Cat Toys with the Mouse. Probably predictable where that was going.
Cat and mouse.
And we kicked back off here. All right, so players.
Yes.
Let me kill this for a second. Total party kills are something that are normally a sign of either DM failure,
Which
You
in
know.
this case.
in design and module, or sometimes they are based on poor player decisions. And where they
You
most
let us
often
hear.
occur, right? Where they most often occur are where those two things combine.
Yes.
So maybe the DM has intentionally put a very serious conflict in front of you, and it's coupled with some maybe questionable player choices. And
Like even going in.
but yeah, I mean, yes, but no. Like that's a bad DM.
My
If
brother was there.
I didn't lure you to your death. Like that was not the point. But I lured you into potential death, and so I'm going to be less engaged with the chat here for the next little bit. I'm just going to focus on the 4 people in this room, and
About to
the you guys can help me with the chatters, especially if you're paralyzed. You don't have to hold your arm up anymore. You got me tired.
I am dedicated to the bit!
You're on the part, yes. But this is definitely a dicey moment. It is still not all is lost.
Because there
but
are still some full restores on
all-
the
Yeah,
table.
we still have our restorations somehow, and then I have a fate chip somehow.
And why do you give that look? From
Because Padros did give us those. So I
All right.
don't know how that would apply.
We resume.
Okay, so I
Okay.
No, that's totally fair. Can we get another one of those? Because I feel that.
Oh yeah,
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, jeez. That's right.
it's you.
And by the way, exclamation point Disney. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that earlier. So
Yes.
yeah. So it's not drawing. It's exclamation point Disney. So I should kick that off, or do you need?
I can't do it on my iPad.
Gotcha. All right. You tell me that every week, and I still ask.
It's okay.
don't
I do it on my computer at home. I just
I
can't
know
do
you're
it.
good on your computer at home, but yeah, it's not. Okay, so real quick here.
Because the iPad likes to cut off the whole side section so it doesn't register
Yeah,
it
no, that
properly.
makes sense. All right. Log
And
in.
just loaded as a desktop site.
It is.
Giveaways.
And it just cuts part of it off, so it
Keyword.
doesn't
Which is weird,
trigger
it's
the
an iPad.
eligible. Yeah, it just doesn't trigger the eligible thing properly, and then I can't see the to actually mark
Whoops.
people
Sorry, I
eligible.
didn't mean to roll it. There we go. All right. So exclamation point Disney. type that in the chat. Yes, that's exactly right, Keith. You got it.
P-I-S-N-E-Y.
And by the way, anyone that thinks like, why am I saying Keith when his name is Roger? No, it's I know what I'm doing. He's actually Keith, but he goes by Roger. So Roger, all right. Type that in, and you have that opportunity for a giveaway. And as we grow, today we may have a second giveaway.
Okay.
Ixon. A bony hand with still strips of pallid flesh dangling from it. His obnoxiously cackling laughter reverberating off the walls. He holds the staff out toward Alcott. He utters syllables.
Can I make sense of them? Like what spell he might be casting?
Okay, roll, what?
We just got a raid from Lawful Stupid RPG.
Oh,
With 33.
How perfect.
I talked about Lawful Stupid earlier, which is like, what a great name. I love that name. So Lawful Stupid, if you're any of the Blue Box folks, and by the way, Lawful Stupid, we normally have a much bigger crowd. I just think it's so beautiful here in where we live that we got a lot of folks that are out enjoying the sun. But we are going to support what Lawful Stupid does as well. So they have a great stream. They're streaming Dark Sun, and anyone that's watched me for any length of time knows that I geek out on Dark Sun. Not as hard as I geek out on Tailspire, but I do geek out on Dark Sun. So please check them out and follow our friends at Lawful Stupid. And if you're wondering why one of my players has her hands up, we got 33 new folks that just joined. Go ahead and tell them.
I have a nosebleed, so I need to.
Oh,
deal
really?
With this,
Oh
yes.
gosh, I thought you were.
No, I
mean that too, but
Look what you did now, Dan. You stressed her out.
I've stressed my players out so much today they're bleeding in literal fashion.
Okay, she doesn't have to witness my death. You said you want to make me roll something.
Yes, I would like you to roll a
Spellcraft?
will save, please.
To figure out what spell he's casting?
That's second, so we're going to do two things. So I'll tell you that. Secondly, first I need to make a will save against the spell,
My will save is pretty
and
good.
then you're going to make an arcane knowledge check.
I'm a wizard. I am powerful.
Go.
23. It's not bad.
Okay. All right, now make knowledge arcana.
That's what that is. All right. Knowledge, Arcana. I won't do it with advantage.
All right,
'cause who
so
cares?
we are in, if you're watching on stream now, you can see on Tailspire, this is Alcott. We have the Lich, which used to be a member of the party. Now, he was initially Ixon the Betrayer. Now he is Ixon the Transformed. He is a Lich, newly minted Lich, if you could use that term. And he has waved the staff towards you. What was the roll?
Do you know what I rolled?
I don't know what you
Do you
rolled.
want to know what I rolled?
Of course I want to know what you rolled.
I rolled a natural 20.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
On the knowledge check.
On the
Nothing
knowledge check, I
nothing
would
is
say.
more
not on the save,
Alcott.
of course.
All right,
So that makes it a 35.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Natural 20. I rolled one dice. I didn't roll two.
lovely, interesting. So
Lovely.
you
It may give me some knowledge.
you have knowledge of what just happened to you.
Oh no.
So this spell, while everything else you've seen happen here so far has been traditional arcane magics that are innate to Galarian. This is the first Thessalonian magic.
Okay.
And you, with your spell check, recognized the Thessalonian words from having studied the book from Magnamar and the time that you've invested in researching the language. This is a different kind of spell. As it hits you, you feel
Great.
not great.
I feel great.
The overwhelming urge
No.
to dance in a style that seems ancient and utterly.
Go! Go!
You Okay, so hang on here.
Stunts has been unseen for centuries.
No, it's eons.
I'm stopping and looking.
This dance unknown for eons. No, go ahead. I'm emoting you with the wiggle. Come on, keep doing it. You start dancing, and you no longer
Go, Alcott, go. Go,
you have
Alcott,
no
go.
control over yourself.
Go, Alcott, go.
All right, this is Alcott, who is now
Kate is
under the
gonna break
hopeless
into song.
control and power of Ixon, the betrayer now, and Ixon the transformed. Are you okay, Evelyn? by the way?
Yeah, it was
sure?
it was a little one. It wasn't
Just
bad.
a little
Yeah,
stress
I can tell
nosebleed
you.
when your DM actually causes physical bleeding in a game. All right, so who has
Because
not
we're
gone
still
yet
in this
this
for
round?
so long.
It just
Wait,
I mean,
We haven't. You
We
won
haven't taken our
initiative, so
Yeah.
that was.
No, it's our turn.
I don't think that's right. I think
Yes,
you all won. I think
no,
I think it's now time for me to go.
no.
Nope.
All right,
But
fine.
the skeleton didn't go.
Oh, you are right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the one
Well,
remaining.
why do you have to remind such things?
Because he's super honest. And that's
no,
what I
we
like
leave
him.
him alone to his misfortune of forgetfulness.
The skeleton moves toward Irda, who is stunned and standing immobile. And he swings this rusty blade toward her. No dex bonus, so give me your
Wait.
AC. What?
Never mind, I only gave him a
Give me your
save.
AC without your dex bonus.
that my flat-footed?
Yes, it would be flat-footed. Yes.
24.
Yeah, man. Chainmails or whatever you're on. Full plate.
Oh yeah, he hopelessly hacks away at your plate, doing no damage.
I'm wearing a breastplate and an elven chain.
Yeah,
One of the best players to be just stunned.
he's hacking away, but he is unable to break through. All right, players.
Oh yes! Huzzah!
We'll go
Me.
to Cade first.
Oh yes! Okay, so I see. I see Irda, and I drink. Well, first I drink another swig of rum because I am really nervous right now and I'm stressed out. And I go over to Irda because I see she's frozen and she's holding that thing.
Wait. So no, Irda is.
I'm fast. In that haste.
Okay, just chill out. You are fast, and you're hasted, so you do get there. Yes. You're
Okay.
Faster.
6 more rounds.
You still have
So-
full round.
What? Yes.
I'm the fastest man alive.
What do you have in your hand?
My shield and my axe.
Okay. I grab her and I start praying. I'm like, oh, I'm not a spiritual person, but Saren Ray, hear me, please. You must help Irda. I don't know what else to do. And I'm like, I'm touching Irda, like, Saren Ray, help her. And I'm like, frantic.
So with the rum on your breath,
Yes.
with Alcott dancing a jig,
Yes.
you shout into her ear and touch her all over, shaking her and praying to her God in strange fashion.
What a sight. What a sight on this side of the table.
What can go wrong with that?
I don't know.
Amen, what are you doing?
Song from
I'm
many
calling on Saren Ray's name.
Yakety tax is funny.
Eamon is going to turn and look at Alcott. And he's going to say,
Kay was not, no, we're well,
I'm not an inappropriate pirate. I take offense to that.
even though he loves rum, gold, and wenches. All right, go ahead, Eamon.
he's going to use recall. And he is going to say, from my mind, wound back in time, and he's going to recall dispel, and he's going to try to dispel Alcott at this point.
Huge.
Okay,
What a fun spell.
Yes.
make your roll, please. Now, again, this was the Thassalony magic I mentioned, so
remember what I gotta do
we're
for
going to
that.
have a roll off.
Roll high.
Roll. Yes.
You're gonna
I did
add
not roll with advantage. I
your
probably should have, but I didn't.
I'm going to
So-
roll with
Roll
advantage.
advantage.
add your caster level to this.
Caster
Yeah, so
level
it's your
to
caster
this.
level plus your
9.
d20.
Oh no.
Oh, come on,
12.
man.
Oh, it was so close.
Oh my god.
It was so close. I'm so sorry. You.
It's a good attempt.
you reach out to Alcott, and he continues to dance a pleasant jig. And that concludes the round. There's nothing else for you
It's hard
guys
to
to
dance
do.
with only arms available.
Well, you're welcome to stand. I'll move the camera if you need me to. All right, so exclamation point Disney. We're going to do this. It is a dance party. We're going to do a
Okay.
giveaway. I know I didn't mention this for the lawful
Us and
stupid
of
folks. Well, I hate saying that. You're not lawful stupid
fact that it
folks.
was
You're
close.
folks from the lawful stupid channel. That's a
There.
better way to put it. If you type exclamation point Disney in the chat, you also can be eligible. I'm just too excited. Sorry for this Mike Disney Overgourd print giveaway that we're going to do today. This is. Look at that.
I still have
You know you
dreams
want
that I
this.
never got
You know you
identified.
want this. All right, so
I still have things I never got identified, I just realized. Roll for initiative.
no, I'm gonna.
Alcott's really into this.
So yeah, he's doing a great job with the dance. I am going to go to Irda. Irda, you're paralyzed. Anything else you're doing?
The shaking her does not help.
I mean, I don't know of anything. I mean,
You feel paralyzed as Cade reaches all around you.
and he's shaking me.
I'm trying to release the spell.
When I'm stunned, I know I can't like move any of my bodily muscles, but I can think, right?
You can think.
Okay, so
Tell me what to do.
I can't talk though, because I'm
Can you
stunned.
talk in my mind though?
No, because to cast message, I'd have to use a spell component.
my mind.
I could mentally connect to Ixen, but I'm not wanting to do that right now. So, just in her head, she's frozen, stock still, and her eyes were locked on Ixen because as soon as she had like cleaved the stone golem, she immediately changed her eyes went up to him as the darkness cleared, and she's just praying in her head, Saturday, help me in this moment. You know what I must do.
And I
Please.
called it out too.
Well,
My friends are in danger. Help them all. We need you now. I will be your weapon in this world, but I cannot do this alone. I need your strength. Please.
As you call out to Saren Ray, Cade, you're just basically rifling through her pockets, and you are talking to her, but you are able to. So I love this argument that happened before the break, because fate chips typically require the ability to move. So all of our viewers, a fate chip is a special feature here in Blue Box that is only given for extraordinary roleplay, really extraordinary roleplay, or extraordinary feats of combat prowess, heroic movements. Last session, Irda rolled 2 nat 20s, nat 20, nat 20, so a confirmed crit, then rolled double 0 on the percentile dice in the room, watched by the other players.
It was crazy.
Utterly validated. That is a 1 in 40,000 roll. She received a minor fate chip. Now, she asked if a minor fate chip could be used when she's paralyzed. Well, of course not if that minor fate chip requires movement, if it requires you doing something. But in this case, a prayer to your god requires nothing other than will and concentration. Your mind, your heart.
I'm concentrating as hard as I can.
You have no god.
Other than rum.
There is,
Rum is my god.
no, you didn't run to her. Perhaps rum is answering your prayer. I don't know what to say about that. Irda, would you like to use your minor fate chip?
I would love to use my minor fate chip.
How would you like to use it? It's not major, it's minor. So what would you like to do?
I don't.
Yeah, I know. That's why you
I've
tell
only
me what
ever
you want.
used it to help people. I don't know.
You are helping us.
Become
If you don't use it, we're dead.
through the prayer that she is begging Saren Ray to help her. Can I use it to break the stun that is upon me through some sort of help from Saren Ray?
Say it more confidently, woman.
Please.
Of course you can. Yes! Of course you can. That is a minor function of a fate chip. Even a minor fate chip. Breaking a stun spell, even a power word stun, is a very reasonable move with that spell. In fact, so much so, I'm going to give you an additional action this round. So, as you call out to Serenray, you feel her divine power pour down on you. Suddenly, your limbs are released. The stiffness. Why is Kate grabbing me? The stiffness vanishes.
It worked! I prayed and it worked!
He's gonna have to take multi-class and paladin now because of this.
You knew that was coming.
I converted him!
As Kate basically violates you with prayer, you call it to Serenray, and you feel.
Man, that's good.
You feel her power rain down. It breaks the power of Ixen's spell. Your limbs are freed. Your wings, they actually open up, and you see. Fate chip is not a minor thing, even a minor fate chip. I give so few of those out. There have been maybe 4 in 3-4 years of this campaign. I think I've only given 1 major fate chip ever.
Got it.
So these are extremely, extremely rare and powerful components done to recognize incredible roleplay. You feel the healing to your wings, and they unfurl.
That's something.
And you have a full round action. What would you like to do?
Cool. So I have a full round action to do.
Yes.
All right.
Sing it out.
Thank you, Pat Draws. Heretic.
So she kind of gives another look to the sky, just a quick thank you, silent thank you to Serenray.
Am I like mentally able to notice that she's back though?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, you're dancing.
I go,
you're not.
yes!
You're not.
Yes!
You're not.
We're in it! I'm feeling it!
So hold on. So let's do a twirl and a bit of a wiggle, and let him do a little more dancing. Yes, you can see this happening.
And okay, so I can do it my swift action and then an action, correct?
Correct.
Damn, which one was great?
Okay, so she doesn't normally use this as a full round action because she can do it as a swift action, but because she wants to do Smite Evil, she's gonna do her Raging Song and use that for her full action. So she's gonna bring her flute to her lips and begin playing again. So everybody's bonuses go back up.
Yes, we'll take.
Ooh!
Which is important, especially for those that are still weak.
Yes.
Oh, so my
Inspired Rage
my
+4.
noodle arms are now back to
Less
good arms?
noodly.
They're less noodly.
Yeah, so they're not where they were, but they're not as bad as they
They're
just were.
+4.
I'm dancing with a renewed
Strength
light
plus
vigor.
four.
You can at least stand up and move. Yes.
+4 will and -1 to AC, but Irda looks up at Ixen and says, "You messed with my family. Now is the time to smite you, evil creature." And she's just going to bring her hand down from the sky, drawing the divinity of Serenray down onto Ixen's head. Smite evil on Ixen.
Wow. All right.
Let's
so
get it.
As you smite him, you feel your power arc up toward him and strike his body. You see him illuminated with Serenray's holy light, and for the first time, while lich eyes hollowed out and skull bits of flesh dripping still from his cheeks cannot grow wide, you see there's a flare in those eyes. He looks shocked and fearful for the first time. Ixen staggers back.
Okay, and my AC for him now is a 29.
Good luck.
And I am hasted. I'm guessing that can I move since I'm hasted?
Yeah, so we're now 5 round.
We have 5 rounds of haste
You have
left.
5 rounds left. Okay.
Yes, I've been tracking it on my D8.
Great, thank you. All right.
So, can I at least move towards him?
Absolutely, yes,
Okay,
you
so
can.
she's going to use her hasted movement and move towards him to get into.
Just remember the 12-foot thing.
Yeah, so
Don't go
she's
coming
just.
back down.
Wait, don't metagame.
Okay,
Don't
sorry.
tell her what to remember.
But she would remember that.
So what's she gonna do?
I mean, she saw it first.
Is she
Yeah.
flying? Because her wings are out now. Is
No,
she,
she doesn't want to fly. She's going to
Okay.
move up the stairs on her feet.
All right.
All right.
So
Just
you
in
get
case. Yeah.
You get here, and yes, you do see there is that halo effect that hangs right here over your head. You get to the edge of the steps and you can see it. We'll stop there.
And because I have my Inspired Rage right now, I have my Scald's Vigor, so I get plus 5 HP back because of the Scald's Vigor.
Exactly correct.
So, plus 5.
Appropriate for the gnarly garlic scene from Coneheads. Yes, West River Rat. Oh, by the way, we haven't done this today, and as we are getting into the heart of this total party, combat, we want to ask you one question. If you're watching today and you haven't followed, if you're a follower and you haven't subbed, or especially if you're a sub, and we had a couple of subs whose subs expired last week, we have one question for you. What are you doing? Come on, give us a follow, give us a sub over here at Blue Box. Old school gaming with new school technology and amazing role players. All right, who's next?
I can't do anything.
No, well,
or can I just not move?
No, you can still bust a move.
I just.
Yeah, like
I can still bust a move.
Yes,
or I
you
can
are.
bust a move.
No, you are still absolutely under
So
the
I can't take
thrall.
actions. I can't move.
You are compelled to dance. And you remember reading of such things. These were sort of lower level spells that could be used in traditional arcane magics. Whatever was put on you through this Thessalonian magic is different, much more powerful. Much different than.
No question. Is he dancing to the Raging song now
Yes.
because it's being
now I've got a
played?
beat.
Nice. You can dance to the Raging song. All right. Everyone went correct?
Yep.
So it is initiative. Here we go.
Which is on Cade, thank goodness.
Yes.
You're up.
Plus 1.
I dropped the die. I won't count it, whatever it is.
Cade.
That's good for you. It was a 6.
Teach us how to do initiative.
And it's another 6. Unbelievable.
What'd you
DM
roll?
is hot on the initiative die. As you run up the stairs, Irda, Ixon staggers back, feeling the power of your smite. You see the glow of his eyes grows. You cannot. You are not powerful enough. You never have been. The blood of your brother runs through my veins, and it is delicious to my taste. And he holds his staff back out towards you, and...
Thanks for the raid, Wily Hobbit!
Oh, hey,
Wow,
Wiley,
3
thank you
raids.
so much.
Huzzah!
Wiley, hey, good job today,
go.
Wiley. 12, that's awesome. That's a great new channel also, Wiley.
Yeah.
We have some of our other Blue Box players that join in that as well, and we like supporting the community. Wiley is awesome. All right, so you... Hang on here. All right, I need you to make a will save.
A will save? Okay, I'm gonna roll this at advantage.
Okay, this is gonna be a DC 22.
We'll see how it goes.
Don't roll 2 rolls, please.
We'll see how it goes.
Irda, now under the thrall of Ixon, as he glares down at her.
That is let's see, that's a 35.
That'll do it.
Huzzah!
Okay. You feel his attempt to control your limbs, not in the same way, nothing to dance,
Right.
but to hold, to freeze you in your place. And you sense a panic coming through the tendrils of his magic, and you are able to resist it. Irda, what do you do?
Oh, Ixon. You think I'm weak, but my god, she gives me great strength. And I'm going to let you feel some of that today. And she's gonna, she's going
Now
to.
you're right.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yep. And
on through.
I'm just gonna push through. I'm gonna close the distance between myself and Ixon.
All right. As you push through it, you feel incredible pain. Lightning arcs across the entire area, and I need you to make a, well actually there's no point in a reflex save because you're pushing through it, so there is no really reflex save. You're not dodging or getting out of the way, but you do have a damage reduction, right, of 10?
I have 5 to
5 damage reduction? Okay. As you push through, you feel the lightning arc through, strike your body. Wait, not that one, hang on here. Where's it at here? That's fine, I'll worry about it. Oh, there we go. Nope, not that one. Attack. I know how to do this, I've done it before. No, it's fun, hon. Don't kick me under the table, please. All right, it strikes you and you take
Yeah, I know.
You're made for this.
It's gonna be a little bit, but I'll live. I know I can.
Yeah, you've got. I mean, there's like a horrifying. Ooh. Always a good sound.
Like when you hit lots of 6s on the die.
Oof. Okay, minus.
You take 48 points of lightning
And
damage.
does that subtract
and
the
so
5?
minus 5,
So
so 43 points of lightning damage.
All right.
Could have been worse.
And she's gonna take her 4 attacks on Ixen.
And
Because
with
I'm
your
hasted.
flight, yes, you can move that up. So you are there. You are toe to toe now with the newly minted Lich.
And she's just gonna look him dead in the face and say, "You see this axe here? You made it better by bringing your ghasts out at me." And she's just gonna start wailing on him with all 4 of her hasted attacks. And I'm gonna use Vital Strike on my 3rd attack to get full attack on that as well.
So only one will be an
Okay, all right. Roll to hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll advantage on all 4. 1, 2, 3,
Might as well go for
4.
it.
And you guys are marking those off, correct?
Yes, I am. I just did. Okay. First one is. Let me get that one again. That's 2 4s, so that's a 24 to hit. Oh wait, but plus my
Yep.
charisma is
Yeah, no, so
No,
on your
uh,
attack, it's your charisma on your attack,
Attack, okay.
your level on your damage.
so for 8. No, it's 26.
A 20 just misses.
Okay.
Just misses.
Okay, and
got
then
3 more of
my
those.
second attack,
Come on.
I mean, when I say just, it's not 1 point, but it's
17 plus 13 is a 30.
close. That hits.
Okay, and then
This one's a full modifier.
18 plus 18 is a 36.
All right.
Plus-
Your first blow as you rain it down upon Ixen.
40.
Yeah.
It's a 40.
He staggers back. You see Ray smoldering to the side. As Ixen staggers back, you swing with the first blow. He bats it away narrowly. Your axe scrapes against the bone now on his forearm. But your second and your third blows both strike.
And
boom,
my
boom.
final one,
And her 4th.
my 4th attack since I am hasted. Okay, that's 15 plus 18.
39. Oh, 15? So
15 plus 18.
43.
Well, you already know a 30 hit, so
Yeah,
anything over
yeah,
a 30,
yeah.
you definitely hit.
43.
Yeah. So yeah. So they all.
All
my
right, so
last
3
hits.
hits. You strike him 3 times with your newly empowered axe.
Oh, and he's undead, so I get
He is
extra
undead.
damage to him.
He is
Plus 3 to
absolutely
each damage
undead.
dice.
Plus 3 plus my paladin level, which is 3, so plus
And
6 to
your
all of. So it's plus 6 plus 7, so 13 total to each of my D8.
You add
rolls.
13 to your
13 to
damage?
each D8.
So 13 times 3, what is that?
Like 39.
16 for the first. 18 for the second. And 20 for the third.
20, 18, and what was the first one?
16. So
16.
38, 54.
All right. As your blade bites in,
Axe.
you feel there is a natural resistance,
Oh!
but your blade pushes through it. This undead slaying axe.
I also forgot, because I'm using that, it
The
gives me extra AC.
attack doubles when you're smiting. The first attack doubles
Oh, right,
the
that
bonus
too.
damage.
So that one
Wait,
would
it
have
doubles
been.
the plus
It would have been. It
just
would
add
double the
13.
die.
It doubles the die.
It doubles the die.
Oh, sorry.
The very
Okay.
first die was
Well, what's 13?
what was
What's 16
it was
minus 13? So
it was
3.
the 3.
3, right.
So
So
just
that
add
was
3
6, so
6,
19.
so 3 more. Yeah, 19.
okay.
But I remember something else. Oh yeah, it gives me additional plus 2 AC against undead as well. So that actually
Correct.
brings my AC to 31 against Ixen.
31. Okay. All right. Rest of the party. You see Irda rise up in glory with her wings. The
Oh,
power of
Raging
Saren
Song.
Ray. What's that?
Raging Song.
Yes. The power and the glory of Saren Ray upon her. You still have one skeleton standing in front of you, Cade, as she lifts out of your hands and you claim credit for it. So let's go to you, Cade. What are you doing?
Oh, I take another swig of rum. Praise be Sir Ray!
By the way, everybody watching the stream, this is a special feat of his class. A swig of rum is a free action for Cade at any time. Has no impact on his movement. Go ahead.
I praise be Sir Ray, and I take my returning dagger and throw it at the stupid thing.
Patsy.
Wait, I'm close, huh?
No, you're super close.
Oh, then I take my sword and hack him
All right, roll to hit.
Always gonna happen.
with an advantage.
I have 3 full
course.
restorations
Make sure you're marking all
now.
that.
I
They're
do.
getting low. I see it. They're getting
So,
low.
John, I just got another full restoration for Pat 66.
No, Pat didn't mean that. He meant that for me. I'm sure Pat did
Yeah,
not mean
you're
that for you.
no, you're probably
Well,
right.
I got a 20.
Thank you, a Nat?
Nat 20, sir.
Let's
No,
go.
I didn't see it. It was on the floor.
He saw it.
No, I picked
No,
up. I
he
picked
picked up the other one.
I picked
Really?
up the other one.
Okay, all right.
Honestly, yeah.
All right.
Roll to confirm.
Going to confirm it.
We take
you,
advantage.
man.
Oh, stop it! The viewers are turning against me.
14.
I mean, he is a lich.
Oh yeah, this is not. I mean,
Huzzah!
again, this is him playing with you. It's
What was I
skeletal,
looking
right?
at?
So,
Yes.
roll percentile, please. And
yeah,
for the second
okay,
time
yeah.
today, we go to the
What is
ever
it?
mysterious Tim crypt tables.
This
44?
guy hasn't been touched yet, right?
All right, and
That
roll
skeleton?
your damage, please.
No.
Thought so.
And then cut the base die in half, but don't because it's ×2. So just give me the base die plus
What was
your
the
damage.
percentage?
Thank you, Robert. It was a 40.
40. Okay. So, what you rolling the dice?
5.
So 10 divided by 2. Oh, so did you say
So
double it and
five.
then
Yeah, you
half it?
double it half, so same thing. So 5
Five.
plus your
Realize
strength.
that.
You get your strength bonus
We just got it.
and your weapon bonus. Thank you, Robert, for all the gift subs.
Nice.
Thank you, Pat, for the restoration. Good to see everybody joining
No,
us
they-
as the
they hit
party
really
fights
well.
Ixen,
Nice, yeah.
the betrayer. Now Ixen, the undead, transformed lich,
Wait.
standing toe to toe with Irda. And Skeleton, the party though still weakened, standing down here. Irda's brother Tybeth, unconscious, burned to a crisp,
17.
barely clinging to life. Tell me what it looks like.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, as I said, I took a swig of rum. Praise be Sir Ray, and I take out my sword, and I'll whack him in half.
and you do exactly that. You whack him in half,
My next
and the skeleton
level of
dies.
paladin, I can
His
choose my
bones
device.
collapse to the ground.
Oh, look what Sir Ray did for me again! I killed a skeleton just with one swish of my sword.
All right. Let's go to Alcott. Alcott, what are you doing?
I'm boogieing hard, my man.
No, I'm saying I need to see it.
What specific
you're still
dance?
boogieing. Yes, exactly.
Along to the raging song.
I do have a question though. How powerful is this magic feeling after Irda has just raced up there and is now?
So you're
attacking
asking a
him?
concentration check, correct?
That's what I'm wondering.
Unfortunately,
It doesn't require it.
no. You are still
Then I am boogieing.
dancing quite nicely. All right, Eamon.
Oh, Eamon is. Since he felt it was close.
Keep it going, Irda.
Well, actually, I guess I got one OOC question.
Yes.
Can't
Is
freeze.
that 12 feet up still there? The barrier.
As
It
I-
is. Yeah, you saw
Okay.
Irda push through it, but it
Right.
is still there.
Right. Yeah. And I saw what happened to her, and I definitely don't want to do that.
Who would?
Better time for my cam to freeze than last week, though. It's not quite
Green
as hideously
and-
looking. Exactly. Yeah, it was really bad last week.
See, he's just happy that he's killing everybody.
Killing everybody.
So one more time, Eamon recalls Dispel, and
Tries again.
he tries again on Alcott to loose Alcott from his bonds as he tries to pull the magic off of him with Dispel magic.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make your roll, please, sir.
And I will do this at advantage.
You want to
this
roll in
time.
this? It's magical.
Yes, I'll try.
Alcott, Uptown Funk.
16
a big
plus
plus 9.
9 is 25.
Took a spell.
And this was a roll off last time you did.
Yeah. No, but hold on. So, yeah, but now he has been stricken and he is smitten.
Stricken and smitten.
Stricken and
He
smitten.
done got so
Shockingly, and very disappointingly, You succeed. You feel your something is disrupting the mage up above. The lich's power. You feel a gap, just a momentary gap in the threads of his magic, and you slice those threads, freeing Alcott from the puppet strings that he has been responding to.
Pardon me, I had some rougher days in bars as a child. As a young one. It's fine. Let's get him! Do I get my turn now?
No, that was your round. Sorry, you'll get a turn next round.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Dance for
I had to dance for a whole
Well,
round.
Ixon went
She's doing all
first,
the
so
work.
Yes,
I'm rolling.
so it is now time
Now
for
we're down
initiative.
to four
more rounds of haste.
haste.
And you're on initiative, and you're gonna win it.
Okay, come on, little sparkly dice. Give me a good number.
Go.
Okay, we can do this. That's not bad.
We can't say what it is though, because that would jinx it.
Well, here. So so hang on. Let me get my camera back up here, and then I haven't done this before, but I think it would be fun to do it here. Hang on. There we go. Got the camera back up. I don't know why I did that. The last 2 weeks in a row now. Today it went almost all day. It's got to be either heat. It might be GPU consumption based on having all these different apps running, and I'll work on that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my first initiative roll on Tailspire. So I'm
neat.
going to bring it up here, and I'm going to roll my d6, and I'm assuming she has a 6 or maybe a 5 because she said she seemed pretty happy about it. And I like everybody to see the DM roll for initiative this time, and I drag the die up.
No.
A 6! Let's go! Would you
No
have a 6?
No.
You get a 5? A 5!
It was clearly a 2 Using the terrain to your advantage.
I so
think.
love that
Yeah.
worked out for me. All right.
I bet you do.
All right, Irda, you are now toe-to-toe with Ixon, and you see him. I want to see if you can.
Tails people on
I
there.
want to see if you can guess. What's that?
Tell him to force a
Are
reroll.
the Tails people on there rooting for you?
Yeah. No.
They're in the back of the system.
I want to see if you can guess, Irda, what happens next.
Ixon's gonna try to either kill us or escape, and I'm thinking probably escape because that's what he would do.
If we're still in Forbiddance, then he can't.
You see him
But we're above the.
whip out a rope all too
Oh,
familiar.
the stupid rope.
A rope
I hate the rope.
all too familiar to you. And now you do sense a bit of concern. Your smite definitely has his attention, and he never thought you would get up here. You can see that from the way he's reacting as the lich bangs up against the wall. And by the way, any of our newer viewers, this is a newly constructed lich, so he is not this is not a demi lich. This is not an anciently powerful lich.
have to
This
save
is
against the rope.
a former member of the party
Can't remember what
that
kind
has
of save it
gone
is.
through an accelerated version of transformation based on both a mentor,
The DM's son.
and a mentor, and also on the blood of Irda's twin brother. Azamar blood corrupted being used to accelerate the transformation to a lich.
And it's just plain rude.
It's how all of this happened, and he whips the rope out towards
What's
you.
my save again?
All right, so you're gonna make. Hang on here. Let me
Because
make
I remember
sure.
there's a save for this.
Okay, well, so first of all, it's his roll, and can you see that right there?
It's not in that
Poopy.
20.
That's a nat 20,
Don't confirm.
and that's a 19. The rope wraps around your neck.
Oh, that's rude.
As the rope wraps around your neck, you feel constricted, and the cackling.
Oh, I did it.
Right on the precipice of victory. Now you hear the cackling of Ixon. As the rope wraps around your neck, I need you to make a will save DC 32.
Okay, it's gonna be a little harder, but we can try. Come on. One of you, please. I just need a, 13?
We shouldn't have said that. Oh, it always makes it more. Right.
16, 19, yes!
All right, you feel that same paralytic response coming over your limbs. Mm-hmm. You do resist it. However, based on that 20 and confirmed crit, I am going to roll percentile dice for natural damage.
There's a rope around your neck.
Yeah, you got a rope like wrapped around
Yeah.
your neck and then constricted.
This stupid rope. Yeah, that's.
This is where, as a DM, you have great trepidation, given you don't know your players, because I do not track my players' hit points. Purposefully, I don't. All right, and that is here.
Those darn tables.
I go back to the tables once again.
Yeah, I have 3 restores past 66.
As the rope wraps around your neck, you feel he snaps it with incredible force. The bones in your neck crunch.
that's
you
not
resist.
nice.
You resist the paralytic force, but you take 48 points of damage from it as it snaps around your neck.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Ouch.
Now, we go. Ray.
Us.
There.
Right?
Ray staggers up from the ground, his crisped little body.
Poor friend.
Oh.
You just see Irda, even as all this is happening, there's a furtive glance that the little goblin, the diminutive, once familiar of Ixen, now familiar of Cade, casts a glance down at Cade, a look of betrayal in his eyes.
Cade the betrayer.
Oh, Ray.
He holds out his last remaining potion from Ixen, and he throws it at you. Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Doesn't have very big arms.
You know what? I was still nice to him.
I
And
healed
so,
him.
and so was she. Why would he go against her?
Well, because you and she are part of the same party, and you literally ground his face up against the stone,
Not face.
and then threw a
Not
dagger
face.
at him. Yes, you did. You held him by the
No.
back, and you.
Irda did immediately heal him after that.
She did.
happened.
She did. But now he is toe to toe with Irda and Ixen. His little flask explodes at your feet. I'll still let you make a reflex save. This is not difficult. This is DC 16.
Would Ixen also be in the range of the potion?
No, he tossed it at that. So anything that Ixen gave to Ray, these are all small, minuscule.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. All right.
GSU.
So you dance out. What's that?
GSU. Gimbal sus.
Yes. So it explodes under your feet.
He's only 8 inches tall.
You take an additional, and I have to have this. Well, you can't have a 1. So you take 1 point of damage from Ray's potion
What
as he
kind
throws
of-
it at your feet.
What kind of potion was
Electricity. So with your
minus
damage
5,
reduction, yes. So you take no damage from it. That's correct. Now we go to Irda. Irda, you are going to have a -2 to attack and AC because you do still have this rope wrapped around your neck, and it is your turn.
Can
What are
I
you doing?
take my axe and try to cut the rope?
You can. Yeah, you can try.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm still hasted, so I'll take my first attack to try to break the rope around my neck, and then if I'm successful, then I'll attack Ixen. So attack numero uno.
Eat
Come
for
on,
your
come on,
advantage.
come on.
1, 2, 3, 4. That one doesn't count because it fell out of the tray. That's a 27 to hit.
Well, it's not hard to hit a rope, right?
Well,
You never know.
You swing down. It's like striking solid steel. Your axe scrapes along it, sparking light into the sky, not severing the rope. This is a powerful magic that is around your neck, not something easily severed.
That's
right, he's still right there.
Her axe is magic.
I know,
Her axe
but-
is also especially dangerous against undead. Guess what this rope is not?
not undead.
All right.
Oh.
Okay,
so rope.
well, it hit, but it doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
She immediately realizes that, and
You know, John, that's fair. The
I'm
rope
going
isn't
to
undead.
Everything I do is
I'm
fair.
going to attack Ixen again then. And you said I have a -2 to attack? Is that
Correct.
correct? Okay.
Correct.
What's this second one?
That's a 34. So
That's a hit.
32.
That's a hit.
Then number 3. That's a 18. That's not going to hit. And then my
No, the 18 definitely does not hit.
last one at full attack bonus. That's a 32 to hit.
That's a hit also.
Thought it was a net 20.
No,
just
no,
10.
unfortunately no.
Thank
Okay.
you, chatter. I'm not as engaged with the chat today. Sorry, just some stuff going on here in the room and trying to make sure I'm keeping everything moving. But yes, thank you for all the mad
2d8
chatters.
plus 13.
And we're gonna do the Mike Disney giveaway momentarily.
So that's a 21 points for the first one.
Ooh, good point.
Ooh.
Pat 66.
Yeah, that one hurts.
I like
18
Pat's
points for the
point.
second hit.
Do you have like smite evil damage that adds on to that, or like?
That is included in it.
No?
The 13.
That's why I assumed I
right.
know.
I'm just
What's that?
making.
It was 21 on the first
Right,
and
I got
18
that.
on the second.
All right, twice more. You feel your blade bypassing
And
whatever natural
continuing the raging
resistances
fire.
that he has, and the power of Seren Ray and this undead blade bite into Ixen's skin. He staggers back under the power of your blows, and there's no more cackling. There is now definitely a sense of concern that you're drawing from Ixen. And as he staggers back against the wall, we're going to go to you, Cade.
Fair. I mean, what do you do?
All right. Well, how far am I from him, and can I throw far?
Well, you could throw reasonably far, but if you want to know how far you are, hang on here, I'll tell you. You are exactly... You're about 40 feet where Ixen, because he's got the rise of the stairs as well.
I want to throw oil
Lightning bolt, but you're kind of in the way.
and break it.
Yeah.
Is he against the wall?
Yeah, he's moved against the wall.
Oh, perfect! Perfect.
Anyone else think it's less than perfect when you hear Cade do that?
Yeah, I actually get internally scared every time.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So, Cade, what are you doing?
I take the oil that I use for fire and I chuck it at Ixen's head as he's against the wall.
All right, so you throw it there, and of course, you have to touch it to fire. You don't have a torch on you currently lit,
I
correct?
know that. I have a
Torch right
plan.
behind him.
All right.
I have a plan.
Oh, so you're just
it's
throwing
a
the oil.
two-step plan.
Oh, you're just throwing the oil. Okay. It's a two-step plan. All right. So it's I want you to be very specific. Tell me what you're doing. I want to know exactly what you're doing.
He wants to help.
I'm throwing oil, hoping it sprinkles over his body. Then I want to.
No. I don't need. I don't need you to tell me what happens next. I just want you to tell me exactly what you're doing when you throw the oil. Describe for me step by step. You have a flask of oil.
Yes.
Tell me what you do.
I throw it against the wall so it goes over his head.
Like splashes off.
So you don't take the stopper out. You just throw the skin against the wall. No, your choice.
Well,
I'm trying to know exactly. So you have a leather skin full of oil with a stopper on top of it. Tell me what you're doing.
Because it wouldn't be unstopped, because then you'd have oily stuff.
Exactly. So tell me what you're doing.
I assumed it was a glass flask.
Yeah, I thought it was in.
No.
I thought-
Oil skins are always in leather.
Leather.
Okay. Well,
Really good way to
if
preserve
I
the leather.
throw it, then some might get on
You get
your
a
dog.
flask of oil, yes, but that's a different thing.
It's just gonna spill out as I throw it if I take the lid off.
Well, I mean,
But it'll get the oil.
so
on.
there's two questions here. Yes, so you see why I'm asking. You throw it with the stopper still in. It definitely will not spill over
right.
Irida, assuming your throw is good, but it may not burst open against the wall either. If you
Unless you hit
unstopper
really
it,
hard.
it is quite likely to be spilling oil all the way up there.
Could I loosen it a little bit?
Okay,
Well,
it's not a screw top,
I was
all
gonna
right?
say,
So it's,
well, if you've ever used anything with corks, if you loosen them a little bit, they're gonna immediately fall out the moment you toss it.
do that.
Just from prop making experience.
Okay, all right, we're going to pause real quick here while Cade decides what to do, and we're going to do our first giveaway, which is for our Mike Disney, and let me kill that music, our Mike Disney Overgored print. And if you have not yet, please type !Disney in the chat, and we're going to give you 10 more seconds here. We'll do another giveaway before we're done. Because we definitely had a good second half of the stream. Thank you for the raids. Thank you to Tales Tavern, Wily Hobbit, And then, of course, the really cool folks over at Lawful Stupid, which, yeah, you can't say that name without laughing. What a great name. And the Lawful Stupid folks run Dark Sun, which is my favorite. While you're typing that in, !Disney, we would like to encourage you, please give us a follow. If you're already following, give us a sub. Helps us grow. We put way more than what we get back into the stream. So in this room, and you see here, if you're a newer follower, you won't know this, but while we're using mostly virtual tabletop today, we use a lot of physical tabletop. Let me pull this guy up here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we use physical tabletop. We use all kinds of minis. Look at all those minis over there. They're behind that wall too, and oh wait, they're over here too, and oh, there's some up here as well. I can't see, it's too dark. Hang on, what are you laughing about? Stop laughing.
Pat Draws put some cool stuff in the banner.
Okay, yeah, and we've got our Discord, which of course is the amazing team of all of our folks on Blue Box, but our resident memer is Pat Draws, and he always has something cool. Then, on screens, we are running, what? Not one, not two, not three, look at that, 4 different screens to make this stream happen so that you guys can see what I see here, and the players can see what we see here, and I can run slobs here, and then I can have my other stuff like music and other items up on this screen here. And and by the way, we have this guy down here, and this is what makes it all happen. So everything that we get here at Blue Box, no one's retiring on this. We put it right back into the stream, and we appreciate all your support. Okay, so !Disney.
I plan.
And we are going to...
Okay, I have an idea.
By then.
What's your idea?
All right.
Do you see no one gets excited when you say that? Like all the other players, they are just like...
That was cool!
I have an idea. There's crickets in the room.
It's funny
I
because
was listening with great anticipation.
anybody who
you
knows
were.
about Heart of Adventure knows that I play the one non-magical character in that campaign, so I feel what you're going through. You have to come up with something.
All right, I'm gonna pull the top off, but I'm gonna twist it.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna throw it at the fire up there. That's above his head.
The brazier, right
Yes.
up above his...
The brazier.
The brazier.
Yeah, the brazier, right?
The fiery brazier.
Okay. All right. While you do that, let's go ahead and let's do our giveaway. The winner of the Mike Disney Overgored print today is Ian.
Wow, he's been
2467. Congratulations! And he literally just commented. That's crazy. So this is not our roll off. This is our straight up giveaway. Ian, congratulations! You have a Mike Disney Overgored print coming to you. We're going to do one more giveaway tonight, and what should we give away? We've got mugs, we've got sweatshirts, we've got hoodies and
A mug.
hats
A mug.
and
We haven't
a
given
mug.
a mug away.
Yeah.
I know because I
All right.
mail everything.
So we have a gorgeous
Give Kate away.
Wow.
As he finishes drawing the pickled pirate.
Thank you, Linwood. We appreciate that, and I'm going to kick off the next giveaway, which will be our final giveaway of the night. And let me
Exclamation point
cancel
mug?
this, and it's going to be exclamation point mug.
Sweatshirts in May.
What's that?
Sweatshirts.
Vamp Wickman said, "Man, I love sweatshirts in May."
Well, it was cold today here. It was not very nice outside, although I did get warm once I got downstairs for sure. But anyway, so the Blue Box mug here will be our second giveaway type. Exclamation point
rum.
mug.
Rum mug.
And
Rum mug.
we have sent out flasks. Some of those flasks may have had rum in them, but certainly the mugs cannot be shipped with rum. That would be quite messy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, that's wrong. Sorry if
That
you were
is-
disappointed.
Okay, all right.
The extra weight would just,
Yeah.
But use your imagination.
Shipping.
Imagine.
All right, I lost track of where I was. Where were we?
Kate's throwing the
This terrible idea that Cade has. All right, so Cade,
brilliant
to be
idea.
clear, you're here, and you are kind of pulling the stopper out of your oil flask, and you're trying to throw
Just
it
ever so
a
slightly.
I
good
twist the top.
32 feet here at this brazier right behind
Right.
Dixon. All right, please roll to hit.
Please hit.
Please.
Advantage.
Where's my good die?
They don't get the one that rolls a 1.
Oh no, I'm just. Okay.
Like
Man,
an
if only
oilskin
Alphonse
with a
was-
limited cork, Rory. That's exactly right. Good to see you, Rory.
Come on. Come on.
And that one would be really fun. For whom?
A 9 and a 3.
No, I had a 6.
A 6. Oh, a 6 and a 3.
The 6
And then your melee bonus plus. So
Would it
you
be
plus
melee or
9
range?
Plus,
It's
or
missile.
rather, plus 9.
Ooh! Do I have a special melee power?
This is what you get with Captain K. Cardinal. You gotta love that.
I mean,
9.
Barroom Brawler?
Okay.
Barroom Brawler! I get one a day!
Yeah, but this is not brawling. This,
Oh.
You're throwing something 35 feet. That's not what a
Okay.
brawler does, so it's not the same as...
Trying to hit the wall, not
I
here.
feel like a ballroom
It's
brawler
any-
would
it's
throw a
any
mug at
combat
someone.
feat.
There are ranged combat
There
feats.
are
like throwing
ranged-
any-
Yeah,
The ballroom
yeah.
brawler is not a ranged
What if I want to
combat
pick up a
feat.
chair and throw it at somebody? That's a
Well,
ballroom.
it allows you to
If it's
use
4 or
any
5
combat feat
Right, but if it's
for a minute.
well, no, that's true.
Yeah. And there's
a
No,
throw
that's
anything
right. That's
feat.
right.
Yeah.
So, you have a combat feat you would like to engage.
Yes!
That's actually right. So,
Yes.
what combat?
Barroom
No,
brawler.
no, that's your
Throwing something.
God, there's so
It
many
allows
feats.
you- it allows
does.
you to
But it
use
lets you
any
choose from
combat
other
feat.
Any
So,
combat feat.
Let's let our
Throw
let's
anything,
let our
right?
resident rules folks. If you want to look
I think it's
quickly
called throw
and
anything.
help, it'd be thrown sort of improvised weapons.
Here, let me look up the
yeah.
I have the.
They're not in alphabetical order, which is. Oh wait, they are, but it was
That
under
one
critical.
would be
Wow,
really
there's so many
fun.
feats.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
So a growler mug.
Throw
exactly.
anything combat. So.
I need a really good combat feat.
You do not suffer any penalties for using an improvised ranged weapon. You receive a +1 circumstance bonus on attack rolls made with the thrown splash weapons.
Oh, great! Which is what this is.
Right, so you don't take a penalty and you get a +1,
Yes.
So
and that still doesn't hit.
Yeah.
As you
This is
throw
a good
the
try.
weapon,
But for the next minute, you can
You
keep
can do
throwing
that.
stuff.
as you throw the weapon,
Throw anything.
I'm gonna
Well,
have
can
you
I just keep going?
wait. No.
Yeah, but pick up
You're
rocks.
still
You can
hasted.
throw
All
them.
right, now.
You can throw attacks.
Do I have
6,
2?
a 3, a
Or 3 attacks.
9 plus the 1.
I mean, it's more fun if it hits, right?
As you
That would hurt.
unstopper the cork,
This is so unfair.
you grab it, you throw it. The good news is, well, let's start with the bad news. The bad news
news,
is
good news.
the oil slicks around your hand.
Just a little.
As you throw the flask, the stopper comes out, you release it a bit early. It goes astray. The good news is it goes so far astray it does not strike Irda. It goes over here to the right,
yeah.
lands in the corner harmlessly. All right, now.
You still have 3 attacks because you're
You get
hasted.
2 more attempts.
But I'm not going to let you do no. So pulling out a flask, unstoppering the
Okay.
flask to a certain degree. I'm going to give you one more attack, and it cannot be unstoppering out of
Okay.
the flask because that's not just pulling a dagger, shooting a blade.
So would you say
There's-
this is the hasted attack?
Exactly. So now you got your hasted attack.
Full
Full
attack.
attack modifier.
So
Still
full
have your
attack.
blade of your dagger returning.
I'm just gonna have to use my dagger. I'm gonna throw it up at him.
All right, now remember when you're doing that, even with that hasted attack, you are now throwing into contested melee. So look at this angle here. Now, it's not saying you can't, but basically you're
could hit
throwing
me.
your blade right here, Irda, right in front
Do
of
I
it.
see anything around me? What about?
You see her brother unconscious.
Okay, does he
You
have
see
anything on him?
Her brother?
What about the skeletons that died in front of me? Do they have anything?
Yeah, they have skeletal
There's one with a
blades
bow.
and. Oh, Cade got 100. An advantage for Cade. Thank you.
Huzzah!
So you see, yeah, I mean, the only one that might be of interest, the body of the one that had the spell book lies over here.
But that doesn't.
Don't.
Yep.
Let her decide what she
I love
wishes.
it. No, there's so many good ideas.
Those crabs.
Ooh.
Take this! Paper cuts! Yar!
You will have leg fees for this book.
What are you doing? I need to know what you're doing.
She's throwing dice.
Throw your knife!
Falling apart.
Does that thing have oil? Is it burning with oil? That fire thing
The
down
brazier
there.
in front of
That
you.
brazier.
You can't tell exactly what's making the brazier burn. There is fire in it.
I throw it at him.
the whole.
Wait. So okay.
Yes!
This is what happens when you rush Cade. All right, so you're saying you want to run to
Yes.
this brazier
And throw it at him.
and pick it up.
Yes.
All right, so let's walk through this, shall we, real quickly here?
I'm
Even
strong.
though
I'm Barbara Brawler.
you are strong, but this is now 25 feet. That will take your full remaining action
Oh.
to move that 25 feet even hasted. And you could try to pick it up. So if you want to run to it and pick it up, I'll let you do it this round, or try to pick it up. You're not going to be able to throw it this round. Is that what you wish to do?
No.
Certainly not.
I'm gonna do the returning dagger.
All right.
All right, so you're going to throw your returning dagger right into where Irda's at.
Oh gosh, you're not
And
giving me a good like.
Your
but it's
advantages are, you didn't erase the last one for the flask throw, so make sure you erase that. Go ahead, go ahead
right.
and make your roll. You throw
Okay,
your
right.
dagger right past Irda's head. Is that what you're doing? I mean, you can see
No.
the angle is narrow. No, I'm not telling you not to.
I know, but if I roll a 1, I'm gonna really.
Hate yourself.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So you did give me a little hint, so I'm gonna use that hint.
I did?
Do your thing.
I buy the book, and I think Surnray has given me a hit. I'm gonna go get it for Alcott.
Oh, I thought you thought that you now have magic powers.
Maybe I could think that.
did too.
But
No.
I don't think so.
good.
I don't like to read. So we're gonna go get it.
Yeah, sometimes they're only bad choices.
I'm gonna go get the book, and I'm gonna give it to Alcott.
Yeah, I'm so glad. It would have been fun to watch you run and grab this brazier.
It would have been good.
It would be very heavy, well beyond your strength. Would have burned the living fire out of your hands,
well, and
you're
and
weakened
been
from-
an utter and
Look at how
complete failure.
Surnray is helping me, making me wise beyond reason.
Do you feel like there's blasphemy happening here, Fun Ray?
Beyond reason.
Beyond reason.
Beyond all reason.
Irda had a
We
moment
can
where she
agree
was-
on that.
There's no way that a big metal thing on fire would burn.
Irda had a moment where she was like, yes, I converted someone, and now she's just like,
Why did I
Wrong one to convert. Okay, so hang on here. Let me
course
put.
not.
I do have a skeletal body I can place here. All right. So you are now running over to this skeletal body. Is that correct?
Yes.
There's nothing to roll. That's your full round action.
Okay,
You
and
run
I read
over-
the book.
And you run over and you grab the book that's now on the ground next to it. Eamon, what are you doing?
Right?
You took the wind out of everyone's sails. They're all so quiet now.
Eamon
ready
will
to go.
just. Eamon just looks at Alcott and just. Are you okay?
I'm fine. You don't look so good.
Help Irda. And that's all he's gonna do at this round. He's just gonna plead that Alcott
Help
helps
Irda.
Irda.
Alcott.
All right.
trying to create perfect choices.
Boosted by that confidence I now have in my from my friend.
And you have confidence from your friend. You also now have confidence realizing you actually can't dance. And so what are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
I will take out my staff. I'm gonna go back to an old friend now that Irda has decided to place herself between me and the enemy.
Sorry.
And I will make it to where that doesn't matter at all. And I will grab my staff and I will say Magicus, and I will raise it way above my head with 2 fingers on one hand, 3 fingers on the other, ready to go. Telu Maximus! And slam it down, maximizing a magic missile at him as I slam the last 5 fingers.
Oh, very nice.
And just
very nice.
powerful, like, not arrows, ballista bolts come out of the top of the staff and fire into Ixon, dealing 25 damage.
Okay, well, there's still
Force
spell
damage.
resistance. He has to make that roll.
Does he make it against each missile?
No, it's a one-time
Okay.
thing. Yeah, it's all against the spell itself. Now, thank you very much for the sub-Parentland adventures. We appreciate that, and welcome to the Mad Chatters, and thank you again for
Since
the
there is
sub.
no save, can I use an advantage to disadvantage your spell resistance roll?
You know what? No, I think that's a great question. I've never had that before. I'm going to say no, but that no works for you as well. So anytime spell resistance to me should be sort of inviolable.
Are we not here to entertain you?
We are here to entertain.
Phantom. Are you not entertained?
Look at that. That is insane. Another 89 on the spell. I am crushing these spell. I feel so Alcott. I do. I feel bad.
Do you?
I really do, because I was kind of rooting for you on this one, but it sucks to feel helpless as a mage, and you have been absolutely neutered throughout this combat.
Not just the combat, the whole dungeon.
If I were you, I would feel really frustrated right now, and so I'm sorry.
Can I have something for him?
Oh yeah, we're all excited about that. Okay.
And do I have any sort of where did the column go that I was behind? Oh, I have to
you
move
stepped
that
out from
behind it?
underneath it, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
so
at
while
all
you're
move back toward it?
dancing,
Uh,
we are still hasted for 4 more rounds.
yeah, you can move back underneath that column. Would you like to do that?
I would
Okay, all
love
right.
to do that.
All right. So you scurry back beneath
Get
that
over here, Eamon.
rock column.
You didn't use any movement. I mean,
Eamon,
I
you
did.
do still have 1 hit point, and you can move.
Actually, he would go up the stairs to the right.
Oh.
Not all the way up the
The
stairs. He's
bold,
gonna
well,
stop.
you couldn't get all the way up the stairs
Right.
anyway, but the bold Eamon, so I already measured that. That's about 30 feet.
But he has 60.
He, only at a full run, and he's not dashing with 1 hit point.
Well, he's
Right.
got 20 something because of her.
What's that? Oh, because he's
her-
hasted.
Yeah,
That's right.
But
so
the
yes.
Raging Song
That's right.
gives
Yes.
him
Now
more
he's,
health.
Okay.
he's
Oh.
not going up those.
He's
the
going up
ones
those
to the right.
Oh,
by
to
her
the right.
brother.
Oh, okay.
By her brother.
All right.
He's trying to see if he can get an angle on.
Okay. All right.
Exit.
Wait.
From
Good idea.
Yeah.
So let me pull back out here so you can see. So you stagger up these stairs here, past Irda's collapsed brother, and now we go to initiative as Irda stands toe to toe with
initiative.
Ixit.
Oh, gosh.
As Cade rummages and pulls out the book from the skeleton. As Alcott quivers beneath this column of stone. And
He rolled.
You gonna roll it on screen?
yeah, I'm gonna roll it on screen. What did he roll?
I'll tell you when.
I
after
think
you
this
roll.
is fun for initiative. No, you gotta tell me now.
I'll tell you after you roll.
No.
No,
You gotta roll.
you gotta tell me.
You gotta roll.
What does it matter?
Roll your dice.
I'll roll the die.
Oh, 4.
Did you think I could
Finally.
somehow cheat the
No,
screen?
it's a matter of jinxing it.
Oh, it's all right. All right, you have initiative. Let's start with you, Irda.
Okay.
The rope is still around your neck.
I
need you to make another saving throw before you do anything
All right.
else. That same will save DC 32.
Easy.
As long as this rope is around your neck.
Easy.
Okay. Yeah, made it. That's a 36.
Okay, wipe off that initiative.
I already
advantage.
did it.
Yep. All right, what are you doing?
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
Related to haste.
You rounds are left 3.
While we have 4 rounds, or I have currently
3
4
rounds left.
3 rounds
Should be
left.
3 now, yeah.
Yeah, 3 rounds. But I have 4 attacks. Is it possible for me to cast a spell and then attack once while I'm hasted?
So that's a great question. It's been debated a lot in gaming. In general, the assumption is that haste does not multiply anything beyond a spell being cast. So even a mage that's hasted does not get 2 spells. I know what you're asking. I would have to say no.
Okay.
I would have to say no. No, I think that the spell being cast is a full round action. So you can get your multiple melee attacks or you can get your spell.
I think we have to be getting close. You've dealt so much.
I know. I'm really worried because my health is getting really low, and I don't want to die.
I mean, who does?
Well, they're 10th level, Patrick, so
I'm 11.
11th level.
So she
sorry.
gets 3 attacks
It's a little
normally.
higher level character group here than what you see on our Tuesday night stream.
1 second.
Which is why Cade loves throwing flasks of oil and trying random stuff. Why not?
We'll try this.
Bar and Brawler was a good feat to
Okay.
take.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
no, so actually that's a good point, Pat. Like I would allow a cantrip. Yes, a cantrip. That makes sense to me, but not
Okay.
'Cause it's a
not a spell of
don't have
any
anything.
potency.
I can cast Lay on Hands as a swift action if I target myself.
Yes,
though.
you can do that.
So I'm gonna Lay on Hands and give myself a Lay on
Alright.
Hands just to help a little bit.
Again, Sarah
Great.
answers the call. You
Okay.
feel her healing light, and
Oh, and I forgot to do my rage thing from
Great,
last round,
great,
so that's
great.
actually that much. And then I'm gonna attack Ixen with all my haste, so that's 4 more advantages down. Okay.
Mowing through him.
Yep.
There's got to be a natural 20 weight in these dice, right?
Come on, guys.
I think she's out in that 20s.
Stop.
She's done a lot lately.
Stop that.
That's let's see, 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 8. 27 hit.
Your first blow.
Wait.
The X modifier.
Yeah, it's 27 because this.
Yeah, so your first blow, you swing. Ixon dodges out of the way. As he dodges out of the way, your axe swings, slicing a bit of his tunic, but not actually doing damage to him.
Okay, next one. Come on. Come on, guys.
Natural
20!
20.
Okay, roll to confirm, please.
Okay, come on. Give me this.
One more advantage.
One more
She
advantage.
is not out of 20s.
And I did take, and I forgot I did take this, but I did take critical focus, so I get a +4 bonus on attack rolls made to confirm crits.
Fun.
All right, checking now, Pat.
So 11 plus 13 is 24 plus 4 plus 4 is 8.
28.
So 32 to hit to confirm.
32 to hit on the. That is a confirmed crit.
Yes!
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll my other 2 before I do my?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the other
percentile?
2, please.
Okay, so then attack number 3.
Golly. She's a machine.
That one fell out of the tray. 17 plus 27 to hit. That we know misses.
That misses. Your third blow misses.
Last at full.
Pat, I'm not seeing anything in my. You said dono.
Oh wait, no, that was a 29 to hit.
messages. I don't know if you meant Discord.
'Cause it was
I don't have
31
any
total minus 2,
direct
so
messages
it's
in
29.
Discord.
29.
I
That
do
was actually
see
a
some
29
fan
to
art.
hit, John.
29.
Yeah.
Just misses.
Okay. And then my final attack against Ixon, which is at full attack bonus because I'm hasted. 4 plus 6. No, just 4. 11. And it's 29 again, so that one.
Oh my gosh.
But one's a crit.
But yeah,
But
so
one was a crit.
by 1 each time on those second 2
Okay.
rolls, and say, all right, roll your
Wait,
percentile dice
so
though
if
on the
29
crit.
missed, why'd my 30 miss?
What's that? No, 30 would hit. I thought you said
I
a 29.
had one that was a 30.
I don't.
No, I think
rounds ago?
everything 30 and above I've called a hit. His AC is 30.
Plus-
No, you said 29.
8 plus-
It was
Yeah.
31 minus 2 is a 29.
Yeah, 29. You said 29
Yeah,
on both
that-
of those, and
okay.
everything
Sorry.
30 and above I've called a hit, and
All right.
29 below
Okay,
I've called a
percentile
miss.
dice.
I'm
Okay.
with you on that.
All right, roll
Sorry.
percentile, please.
Trying to
100.
math all the things. Come on, give me these numbers.
There's lots of mathing here.
All right.
Ugh,
I mean, it's a
Thank
crit.
you, everybody. What is-
24.
A 24, it's still good.
It's a crit.
All right, so he has no shield.
Damage.
All right, so it's going to be just there's no actual descriptive either. It's times 3 on the base damage roll.
Okay.
So roll that, add your bonus to it.
6 plus 13, that's 20, or 19.
19, we'll take it.
All
Oh,
right.
hey.
And then
Thank you, Doc Shoulder.
So your what did Doc Shoulder do?
Gave me an advantage
Oh,
using
thank
channel
you, Doc
points.
Shoulder. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome. He redeemed 10,000 points. Well done, sir. All right, your blow strikes Ixon as he staggers against the wall. You see his bones clattering. There is definitely now a feverish light of panic in his eyes, but he still stands, not unconscious, not dead, and still glowing with an evil malevolence. And now we're going to go to Kate. Kate, you have a book in your hands.
I run back to Alcott, and I shove it in his hands, and I'm like, here, take this! And then I run back out, and I come to the side to throw a dagger at, can I do this all?
No.
What?
No. So this is 30 feet
Oh!
of movement, even hasted. You can pick it up, you can run, well you already have it. You
Okay.
can run here, you can hand it to Alcott, you can say a word. I'll
Okay.
give you a bit of movement, but no, you're definitely not like throwing a dagger or doing
good
an attack spell.
Okay, well, alright, so I'm gonna go to Alcott, and I'm like, here, you know how to read stuff, I thought you could use this. And then I go where Eamon is, up on the steps.
All right, so let me see here. So I've already done this measurement. I'm going to give you, because you're hasted still for 2 more rounds after this.
Yes.
I'm going to give you that much movement.
Okay.
You're moving at a highly accelerated pace.
Oh, wait! Oh, I knew what I wanted to ask him. Hold on. Let me go back. Beep, rewind. Alcott, you got a flask.
A whisper on Twitch. Thank you. I didn't
A
realize
flask of oil. You got a flask of oil. Alcott.
He's looking.
He's thinking.
What?
No? Why?
Oh no, sorry. I'm
What would I
reading
need
a message
oil
from
for?
Pat
Okay.
here.
I have ink.
Fine!
You want some water?
No!
A bottle of wine,
I
maybe?
I need oil!
Do you need something explosive? You could throw your rum.
Yes. Oh.
All right, so this is way guys, this is
Alright, I want back to Eamon.
yeah, that's way too long
Throw the
speech.
rum.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's free actioning, but you can't
Yeah.
have like
I just say no,
dialogue.
It's
throw the
6
rum.
seconds.
That's all I say.
Yeah, so it's you got a full 6 seconds, even hasted here.
Yeah.
Alright! Give
So,
me back.
Sorry, we need a
Alcott.
30-minute conversation.
Yeah, Alcott, you have Cade rush up to you, thrust this unknown spell book into your grasp, and spin away. What do you do?
Read through it to find something useful. Is there the spell Command Undead in there?
All right, so remind us of your intelligence, please.
It is 20.
All right, you have a 20 intelligence. You know the folly of what Cade has just done is beyond the pale. To stop, open up a spell book, read through it,
Yeah,
find the
so
spell.
maybe I won't do that.
Yeah, this is not something you
smart
do
enough
in
to
the
know
midst
not
of
to do
Because
that.
you've
combat.
mentioned before that written down spells in spellbooks can be used as spell scrolls.
They can,
sometimes.
yes, and so like I'm not saying.
But you would have to find.
There's no glossary.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, there's not an index.
Index,
front.
okay.
Command Undead. So you have to go through.
I
this
say
book.
thanks and I chuck it on the ground.
Yeah, you're smart enough to know.
Yeah.
It was a
That's
good
fine.
idea.
No, it was a good
except,
idea.
It was except a terrible idea, but it was
But-
good, but terrible idea.
But it'll help in the future.
Why did you say you see a
Because you asked me what you saw.
Spells!
I did give you a hint. That's not the hint I gave you. All right.
Oh my god, what hint did you give me?
Alcott, what are you doing? Thank you very much, Pat. I will take that under advisement, and if they can, we will do so.
Do I feel with my, as you mentioned, extremely high intelligence, that I can, with movement, get an angle on Ixon that would not include Irda in a line?
Oh, of course, yeah. So hang on here. So let's pull this up.
the left
Somebody
is
had
what I
mentioned
imagine.
earlier, like a 3 feet.
Yeah,
move.
swing
Yeah,
that
so I'd
way.
say if you step out, because you've not done anything this round. So here, let me measure. Well, I don't need it. So that's 5. That's 10. Yeah, you could step here.
Great.
That's going to expose you, though. So now you're out in the open.
It's fine.
But you do have an angle that kind of shoots past here. You can see. I'll show you. You can. Whoops, not that one.
Wow.
You can take that angle. That's 45 feet, and you're safe.
And it
from
won't
getting-
include her in it.
That's right.
Great. Then I will pull back out that glass rod and bit of fur, and unmaximized, so sad, I will lightning bolt full men up to Ixon. Surely his spell resistance will not succeed this time. Surely,
I'm
right?
sorry, what you were casting?
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt again. All right. Well, hang on. So just because I've been so good on it, and I do, like, I still like dice, and we're still going to keep using dice trays here. But I think it is fun
Percentile up there.
sometimes to throw
Well,
the
see,
dice
'cause now
on the
these
screen.
dice are gonna roll well.
Well, yeah, because I used up these, so I want to make sure.
So now these ones are going to be good.
All right, so here we go. We're going to roll percentile. So I've already said it's a 15% spell resistance.
so it's an 85 or higher.
85 or higher gets him the spell resistance. And let's drag that up. Wait, no, yeah, 2 I think is what I want, right? And the roll is. Wait,
40?
no, 80 and 40. Oh, sorry, wrong roll. I messed that up.
You have
Let's
to
do
grab
it
one of
again. Yeah, I need one of each. Well, a percentile
So
dice
click on.
should
I think
do-
you click on both.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, there you
There,
go. And
there
then
you
you
go.
Okay, so here we go. And the roll is.
An 81.
81!
Yes!
Just misses it!
Okay. 7, 8, 9. Not great.
That's better.
10. So 19.
So he still gets a reflex saving throw, so
For
let me
half.
roll that. I'm going to use that advantage. Would you like to use a disadvantage
19
to
plus
knock
9.
that
Yes,
down?
I would.
All right, erase a disadvantage, please. I have an Iculus die here as well. Thank you, Josh. For this one, this is one of the
No,
die.
that was from.
No, that's from her. These
That was
are
from
Oh, that was Matt. I've got Iculus over here. That's right.
They're
I'm
right
sorry.
here.
32, 33.
No disrespect, Matt. Thank you. I'm going to use your die.
I only rolled
I do still
slightly
have
better than what
Josh's
you
die as
rolled
well.
and I had 2 more dice.
And
Oh well.
Sucks.
gosh, I cannot see anything on these dark die.
Everybody keeps giving him unreadable dice.
Yes, I know. No, okay. All right.
It's
What's your damage?
33.
33. All right, so that is halved. He does turn sideways. The lightning arcs against the wall.
12?
He is heavily damaged
no.
now.
It'd be
16.
16.
Oh, 16, not 17?
Well,
do you round up
do
or
you
round
round up
down?
or down?
I round up.
Alright,
17.
17.
Yeah, okay, that's what, sorry, so.
Yeah, then I
Yeah.
guess there should have been an extra 1 point of damage on a skeleton earlier because we rounded his down because that's what
Yeah,
I did in my
I so
games.
always round up on damage dice, yeah.
I know that 5e mentioned strictly always round down,
Yeah,
just because that's what they like to do.
Yeah, I round up.
I didn't know what the
Yeah,
table
I
order
round
was,
it,
so I
that's
just
good.
assumed.
No worries. All right, so
I always assume that older editions are even meaner.
well, in many ways they are, but not in every way. All right, the lightning strikes him. As Ixon turns sideways, you see his skull light up. The tendrils of electricity move up his body. The remaining bits of flesh are burned away. As sizzling, Irda, you have a bird's eye, well, not bird's eye, you have a direct eye shot as you watch this happen. You smell the stench of burning lich flesh. He staggers
It smells
against
about
the
the same
wall.
as Ixon.
But not dead. And everyone went this round. No, Eamon?
Eamon
No,
hasn't
I
gone.
He's not gone.
I thought you were just moving. Oh no, that was
He
last
moved
round.
last
Yes.
round.
All
That
right,
was
so
last round.
you're here. What are you doing?
So, do I have an angle?
Well,
to
you
see-
could. So you're still coming up the steps here, but these are not far. So if you wish to move up these steps, you can, and you would still have a full round action. That's only about 10 feet. So you can get there, and you can see now you have this angle on him. So if that's what you wish to do, yeah. So you're 35 feet away. There was only about 10 feet of movement, so you're fine.
But is the the
lightning
barrier is still
barrier?
there, correct?
Oh.
I'm not moving through that. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
He
so
doesn't wanna move.
thank you for mentioning that because I would have had to come back to that later. Yes, you're right here. The lightning is just above your head here, or the barrier. So if you want to
So
move through
I-
it, you can.
I cannot see from the angle that I'm at. I can't see him.
Hang on here. Hang on. Let's double check because it's right there. That
Oh,
was
he
at the
might.
12-foot mark. Let's just see.
'Cause
This
that's what I'm trying to
this
do.
is
I'm
a
trying to
really
get an
cool feature
angle
of this.
at him.
Well,
Yeah?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you can.
Okay.
Hey, everybody else, calm down. I don't need that. I'm
I'm
teasing. I'm
It's
teasing.
exciting.
I'm teasing.
I am very calm.
What I find very cool
so,
is that
yeah,
you step on actual steps when
Yeah.
you move
Yeah,
through
yeah,
these.
so
So
I
that's
think-
so neat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. So
Okay.
you're a good 80 feet away though from here, but you do have an angle. Yes.
Okay, let me do quick math here.
There's no way that's 80 feet. I think that marker has gone past on accident. I think that
because
looks-
Cade was like 30 feet. At
Yeah.
It does look
downstairs.
far.
Okay.
No, it's
No.
No,
it's,
that the marker is going through the wall for some reason. It's,
No,
it's not actually at.
Well, hang on. I think you're right because that does
I think
look
you have a
really
different
odd.
way that it's targeting. Or
Okay, let's
something.
try it again here. Hang on. So let's go from his head.
To like. his-
I mean,
It's
no,
not
No, it's
130
definitely.
feet.
it's.
Count the squares if we go old
Let
school.
me try a different angle here. Could be a glitch.
It might be because
Reminder:
it's at an
this
angle.
is in beta, so
Maybe.
don't
Yep.
sweat that. But let's try one more
3,
time.
4.
All right, I'll call it. I'll call it.
6.
Yeah, I'll call it 70 feet then.
Yeah.
70 feet and every 2 levels 4 times. No, that's not far. That's not close enough.
Elevation time. Come on.
He's gonna take the wand again.
The lightning bolt.
So many
lightning bolt
lightning
him.
bolts have been thrown
Yes,
around in
lightning,
this room.
lightning,
Yes.
lightning.
So that was what?
It'll be 8d6.
Thank you
And
again,
then
Pat.
he has to roll
Spell resistance, and
resistance.
a dex save. Or a
That's
a
right.
reflex
So
save.
we'll do the spell resistance first.
So again,
Just
he
so that you
points
know
the
you
wand
might not have
at-
to waste your...
I like it on the screen here. Let's do
Yeah,
it
that's
again. So an 80 and a 10. I'm still using dice, guys. Don't freak out, but I just think it's fun to do this every once in a while. And that's a
22.
22. So you definitely
Great.
do not get
right.
hit by spell resistance. Or resisted, rather, by it.
Whoa.
That one again. I'll roll that
The
again.
deck
That popped out.
save.
Fine, so it's 10
plus
plus
21.
11, so 21, and then 4 more of those.
4 more. 10,
Good.
15, 18.
Plus 21 would
is
be
38, 39, yes.
39 points of
39 points of damage.
As Alcott's bolt streaks from one side, your bolt streaks from the other side.
Don't cross
he
the
spins directly into it. You don't cross the streams, but your bolt hits him squarely. Tell me what it looks like.
Yes!
All right, so as he turns and he sees the second bolt coming, as you've described before, there's just a hint of panic in those dead, cold eyes as it catches him squarely in the face, and he just stands there shaking and begins to sizzle and falls to the ground. Again, lifeless.
As his undead form falls to the ground, his bones collapse. And you see the amulet around his neck flare to life.
Yep.
Players are not the only ones that have contingencies and restorations. You
Do we get to
see
use them, though?
Ixon
Yeah, right.
flares
But-
back to life. Yes, go ahead.
When he fell, did the rope leave my neck?
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So the rope was wrapped around your neck. He falls to the ground, so his hand goes loose for a moment. And now we're going to go to initiative. He hits the ground.
take it.
Light flares up. I cannot believe this has been a full stream of combat. I can't
Hey.
remember the last time we've done
great
that.
fun.
We've had a lot of streams with no combat though too, so I guess it's okay to have one occasionally that's all combat. You have a 5 on the
And
initiative.
I feel confident telling it to you before the
We'll
roll.
do this again here. And so the DM has, give me a 6, give me a 6, give me a 6. Hang on here.
Ray.
It's a
A
1.
1!
Yeah!
All right. You have initiative. So yes, the rope goes slack around your neck. Irna, we'll start with you.
Okay, well, immediately as soon as it's slack, she's gonna make sure that it's not there anymore. So just throw it to the side.
Down the stairs.
And do I see Ixon stirring?
No, you don't see him stir. You see him strike the ground and then flare back to life.
Okay.
It's like a.
He's immediately back
yeah,
up.
like an immense
Standing.
amount of power. A dark ebony light comes
Okay.
around his body and he is thrust back upright.
Okay, well, I'm gonna swift action lay on hands again. And then I'll take my 4 attacks. 6 points of healing.
6? Okay.
Lay on
D6,
hands is a
that's
D6.
pretty good.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna use my advantages. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So low.
Yeah, it's okay.
We need them.
We have 2 rounds of haste left, everybody.
While she's attacking, I'm going to ask Alcott and Eamon. Let me see, where's Kate at? No, Alcott and Eamon. I want you to both make perception checks for me, please.
I no longer have the -2 on my attacks, right?
Yeah, advantage.
Because the rope's gone.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
So
Oh, but you no longer have your smite unless you resmite, because he died and came back.
I'm not level 4 yet, so
yeah.
that's
So
fine.
your smite. So once he goes down, when he comes back, the smite is broken. But yes, the rope is now loose on your neck.
okay, so
it
it's
falls
just
off.
normal stuff. But because he's undead, I
And
get
Pat gave you 500. Thank you, Irna. Oh, and Pat
gosh.
Draws gave you
Thank you,
200
Pat.
for the feisty
Oh, no.
pirate.
I hit the wrong one. Sorry.
So the first attack was at 30.
That's a hit. Especially like, see, he has no dex bonus this
Right.
round. He's coming up, so it's a
So-
different AC this round.
Flat-footed.
Second attack is a 17. That's another 30.
Great.
That's a hit.
And
Hit.
then
So as his form comes back up, your axe of undead slaying slams
18.
once, twice,
Plus-
buffeting him.
it's a 28.
That is a hit.
Yes. And my final hasted attack at full bonus. That fell out of the tray. So 11 and 29.
Okay, all hits.
Sweet.
I need all 4 sets of damage, please.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm going to come next to you, Eamon. What was your 20 roll?
14.
14 and yours?
Add your do
I
you
didn't
want
tell
to
you
add our
what to add.
perception?
Yeah, no, just tell me your
I rolled a 5.
5.
16.
All right.
16.
And give me
14.
your spellcraft
32.
bonus, please.
Spellcraft.
32,
12.
46.
Eamon, you are so
16,
close to it.
46.
14.
You notice
14
something
damage?
happens.
No, the
when
third one was
Ixon
14,
falls,
and then this one
even
is
though he stands back up,
10.
the barrier above your head vanishes.
46, 56.
The barrier is down. That's all he's
Okay.
gonna holler
Okay.
at.
That's 56 points of damage.
Woo! As
get to it
Ixon's
now.
body
Yeah.
reanimates, you hammer it once, twice, 3, 4 times. Massive blows of damage.
And my okay.
And Cade, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I hear Amen, and I'm like, force the Henry! And I run up the stairs, and I don't know what else I can do.
So this is the last round of haste.
No, we still have 2 left.
Okay, so this one and the next
Next
This
round.
one and next one.
Okay, all right.
So I get
so
at
you
a good
sprint
angle,
up the stairs.
and I I don't know. Can I run to him? I don't want to get by him. I don't want to
If you
get by him.
sprint, you could sprint the entire
get up
way.
to him, yeah.
You would not get any
He scares
attack.
me.
Or you
No, then I don't get an
You
attack.
can get one throw from here, or you can close that distance. Your choice.
I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Dagger returning.
My returning dagger.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh wait, yeah. So no more. He's not smited. Smote.
He's not smitten. He's no longer smoted or smitten.
There's so many past tense versions of that word.
Oops. That was
Or it wouldn't be past tense, it would be.
No. I rolled a 9.
9 plus your. no.
English is
No,
so
it's not.
your dagger strikes the wall, sparks. It flies back to you, doing nothing. Alcott.
Can I tell if forbiddance is still a thing?
Well, you don't notice it.
Oh,
you
well,
did.
it was permanency on here. I would know that wouldn't go away from him just going down.
Yeah, so you don't know, but you did hear what Eamon said.
The lightning trap isn't in
sound.
place, although I don't want to get close to him at all. So instead, I will look up at him and smile, knowing his nature and the very good cantrip I prepared today of Disrupt Undead, and I will shove my hand out and... Ooh, I actually prepped some vocal component for this.
Thank you very much, Mike. And I told everybody earlier, so we did a giveaway of one of your overgored pieces of art, and also we are so excited about your minis because those minis will be on this table very soon. All right.
I say impetum immortuus, and I close my hand to do Disrupt Undead.
Okay.
So I have to a little ray of golden light shoots from my hand. I have to make I believe, ranged touch.
And I'm not going to do this all the time because
no
I do
saving
like
throw.
using my old school dice, but I'm just having a little bit of fun with this today. So we'll roll his spell resistance here
He does get.
live online. And
Some
no, the
spells
spell
don't have it.
resistance does not stop the spell.
Okay.
All right.
And-
So how do I do a ranged
You
touch
would roll.
attack?
You would roll.
Yeah, you got to roll to hit.
Yeah,
it's like
roll
a
to hit.
melee.
I know,
It's like
what
a
do I
missile attack.
add?
So it's
Dex?
your base attack bonus and
Plus-
your dex bonus
Plus dex,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and this is against his touch
on
AC.
his touch AC. That's correct.
All right, I'm just trying to understand the system because I haven't
Yes.
I haven't done a single ranged attack that requires any of this before. Okay, that sucks.
So base attack bonus
Is 4.
Oh,
My base attack bonus is, sorry, 5, so 12 plus 2 is
14.
14 against his touch AC. Okay.
My God.
Not very good at this.
I feel so bad for you, Alcon. I really do.
I
Like,
wasn't necessarily
I-
built for that.
No, I know, but still. So
See-
no, you cast your spell. It strikes against the wall
Yeah.
right behind him as he
I'm
sees
used to
it
5e
coming.
where ranged attack bonuses for wizards come off of their intelligence rather than their dex. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's about aiming it perfectly with your mind rather than with. But yeah.
even that bonus difference
No,
between
yeah.
the 14, it would not have done.
because it would only
I
be
tried.
4 more.
Yeah, so it wouldn't
be
have
a
mattered
seven.
and then
either way.
back behind the pillar.
Because
I only did a
yes, and
cantrip.
so because you're still hasted,
And I only
that,
did a cantrip.
That definitely works. And everybody,
go behind the
a
pillar
little
there.
a little tear for
Behind that
Alcott. I feel really bad because he's role playing this so stinking well. All of his spells are so well chosen.
I am literally only down to just like utility spells. I have nothing left. I've thrown it all.
All right.
I'm almost out of all of my spells for the day.
That's unfortunate. All right. Everyone is gone, correct?
No.
Amen has.
Amen.
I
Oh,
haven't
sorry. Yes. Go ahead. So you did notice that's gone now.
Yep. So Eamon is he's going to run up the stairs towards Ixon. I guess how far can I get and also cast a spell
With
at the same
hasted?
time?
To cast a spell. So I'm going to give you. So normally I give 10 feet. In this case, since you're hasted, I'll give 20 feet. So I'll say you can get all the way. I don't want to lose this guy here and put him in the wrong spot. So you can get all the way over here
Okay.
and still cast. Only because you're hasted. That's a lot of movement that you would not normally get and still cast.
Right. I'm going to do
Type
that.
exclamation point mug in the chat for our final giveaway today. We're giving away a Blue Box mug, and these things are really fun, and they do make your coffee taste better. If you've not had one yet, you have never had coffee till you've had coffee in a Blue Box mug.
So Eamon raises one hand and will point his other hand at Ixon. He's going to cast Scorching Ray. I'm trying to remember.
You get like a bunch of rays.
I think I get 2 rays, but
No, you get
Maybe
more than that.
at level.
You get way more than that.
At your level, yeah.
All right.
every 4 beyond 3rd. So
Oh,
that would
no, yeah, it is
So
only
two.
one
Only
additional
two,
ray.
yeah.
Two.
Yeah,
Only
until
2
you get
rays.
to so you get to
And it's a
11th level.
ranged touch attack.
And it does, there is spell resistance on this spell.
Right, at 4d6.
So let's start with spell resistance. I'll roll it here.
Yeah, because he's feeling his real dice are
Well, I
better
just haven't
for him than
rolled my
those
real
dice.
dice in a while, so
So Dex plus your base attack modifier, which is a 6.
so 61. So no,
You
his spell
failed.
You
resistance
add
does not
8
hit.
to each roll.
So 8. All right.
So he's not resistant.
I'm going to use an advantage again
Roll to hit.
Add 8.
at 19.
What AC is it against?
The
Well, that's
fire
just one.
erupts
That's
from
just
your
one.
hand.
You roll a separate attack for each.
Yeah, roll so the
each
second
ray
one.
is a separate-
Again,
The
another
first
ray.
one blasts against the wall,
Another advantage
does not strike him. He steps to the side,
Plus
closer
8,
to
15.
Irda. You see malevolent intent, Irda, as Ixon gets right next to you.
23. On the second roll.
Golly,
Still so
no,
close.
no.
hard to hit him.
Both of your
Irda's
blasts
built
of
for this.
fire
Yeah.
strike against the wall. Ranged touch attacks are tough against a creature with an AC this high.
Yeah.
And that concludes all of your attacks, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Evelyn, what's that look for? That's a very dark look you're giving right now.
It's a dark place to work.
Ixon. Holds out his hand. And he utters a word of power. As he utters this word of power, you feel a nexus of necrotic energy forming around him. You see a swirling black energy. You do see Ray stands nearby, his form burnt, his body weak. He looks up as he watches this happen. Doleful eyes cast up toward Irda as the summoning of this necrotic energy comes. He channels it toward Irda. He pulls his hands back toward her.
Don't find out what happens.
Don't do
Oh,
it.
is it a cliffhanger?
Stop it.
Oh man.
What level spell is it, and what school of
Everyone
magic?
expects me to cliffhanger here, so it's not a cliffhanger when everyone expects it.
Serious question,
so
though.
what?
Do I know what level spell in School of Magic it is that he's casting? Because I may be able to counterspell it.
Yeah, so again, it's that +1 over level, correct? You're not going to be able to counterspell this.
It's not a 4th level spell. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
An important moment here.
What?
A potentially life party changing moment.
Great.
As Ray looks up, there's bitterness in his heart toward Cade. And I'm kind of metagaming this. You don't know, but it doesn't matter if you don't know if you're all dead. So he is hurt by Ixon. Ixon has betrayed him, but Cade has betrayed him. Cade has neglected, has misused, treated him like a plaything. And yet Irda was kind. Irda healed. And now as Ray stands here watching Ixon drawing back incredibly malevolent arcane power, about to unleash it on Irda, who is clearly now weak in this moment, his eyes fall weakly on Irda. And Irda, I'm going to have you make I think the most appropriate thing here is a diplomacy check.
okay.
So please roll
How
diplomacy for me as Ray watches Ixon bear back.
I'm gonna do it at advantage.
Oh, I think that's a really good idea.
advantages.
Yeah, you're burning through those advantages tonight, though,
Natural
guys.
20 plus 15 is a 35.
So a nat 20 on the diplomacy.
That dice is so.
As
I love it.
Ixon
Sparkly pretty.
rears back
I need some of those.
a nat 20. Yes?
Yes.
That
Yes.
you can verify that. Yes?
Yeah.
You saw that?
You
yes?
saw it.
It's horrifying what is occurring in
A
this
nat
combat.
20. You see Ray leaps up. He tries to flutter his wings, but they are crisped, almost gone. He manages to land on Ixon's knee. He bares his fangs and bites down on Ixon's knee, breaking his concentration. As you see this happen, the spell which Ixon was casting is broken. The weaves fall to the ground. And Ixon's malign rage looks over at Ray. You have betrayed me! He throws his hand toward Ray, and that's where we will stop
Ah,
tonight.
yeah.
All right.
Let's go, Ray.
I told you he wasn't evil!
I mean, you literally detected it.
Yes!
Yes, he was not evil, but he was also himself betrayed, and he
Yeah.
turned on you. But she had shown kindness to him, and with a
Man, I
nat
suck.
20 on the diplomacy
The
spell.
sucky pirate.
Bravo, bravo. Okay, thank you everyone for all the cheers, for all the bits. Thank you for a couple of raids that we had as well. And we're going to go ahead and do our stream MVP tonight. We also have our final giveaway, which is the Blue Box mug. That will be rolled off on the giveaway. So we're going to go around to each of our players and ask you why you should be stream MVP. Stream MVP on this session. Thank you, Pat Draws. Hooray! Ray gets 1,000 advantage. Okay. Well, that could have an impact. All right, so let me write that down in my notes, and thank you, Pat. Cade, why should you be stream MVP?
Huzzah! Cade should be stream MVP because I'm Cade. That's why.
So
you
real
make
quick
the
here, I'm
poll.
sorry, Cade. I do want to say thank you, Finnish Expert, because that's a viewer that came over from the Lawful Stupid stream, and the Lawful Stupid stream is
Wow,
not
they get-
stupid. It is awesome, and they are running
I
a
guess
Dark
Twitch
Side
thinks stupid
campaign.
is a bad word.
What's that?
Twitch thinks stupid's a bad
Yeah, I
word.
saw that too.
Oh no, we can fix that. Stupid's not. Yeah.
No,
that's-
it's their filter that
Yeah,
filters
it's-
it out. It's not us.
Oh, really? We can't change
Because I
that?
can see stupid on mine, because I don't have the swear word filter.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you to Finnish Expert and all the folks that came and joined us today from Lawful Stupid.
Lawful
That's a really cool
Yes.
stream. Lawful beep. But they are running Dark Sun, which is one of my favorite gaming worlds. Check them out. Also, anybody else that hasn't followed us, please give us a follow. We are growing so fast.
Yeah.
We were less than 1,000 viewers just 3 weeks ago. We're at 1,100 followers. Rather, we're at like 1,140 or so followers now. We're over 200 subscribers, and the content coming from the community, the support, the incredible. So Pat Draws. Make sure I got that right, because I go look back here at my whisper. Want to make sure exactly what was said. Yeah, so Pat Draws, he donated for the entire party to go and get ice cream together and celebrate with Sundays because we have been epic. And I doubt everyone has time for that tonight. But what we'll do is I'm going to take this whole party out for ice cream at a point which works for all of them, and we'll video it and we'll put it on our Discord and on our Instagram. Thank you so much to all of our fans. You guys are the best.
Thank you.
By the way, if you've enjoyed the tool tonight, this is Tailspire. We do also use tabletop gaming here. You can probably see a lot of minis and terrain here behind me, but we support all kinds of streaming and D&D, and thank you to everybody that's been with us tonight. I'm sorry, Kate, I interrupted you, but only because I wanted to shout out our friends at Lawful Stupid. Please continue.
All right, back to my speech. That was rudely interrupted. Why I should be stream MVP? Because, well, I started out with a bang. I started out with a returning dagger hitting a skeleton square in the head. Then I went and sorted another one in half. Then I tried to do something very cool and flourishy and throw a flask of oil up at Ixon, but it missed.
What can you do?
Flourishy.
But
I like flourishy.
I tried.
A little bit of puzzles.
Then I spotted a book that I thought Alcott could use, but
I will use it.
he'll use it
If
not
we
here.
survive.
And then, well, that would be it for tonight.
I don't know where.
Yeah.
But-
I think something's up with the terrain and where it's selecting with your mouse because your dice went through the terrain and that.
So,
is-
rub for votes.
I've seen that once or twice, yeah. But again, that's all part of the beta
all
process
getting
here.
fixed.
I'm really pleased with how the tool is performing here. All right, so run for votes. And yes, Cade, it was a really good idea to get the spell book. Honestly, for Cade, it was perfect.
Yeah, that was such a Cade move.
Yeah, it was a very
Very.
Cade move. Here, Alcott, take a spell book, learn what's in it, and use it right now.
Allow me 24 hours to learn one.
I don't know how.
He doesn't know how it works.
He doesn't, so it was really well played. by
Weird
Cade.
magic-y stuff.
All right, Eamon, why should you be Stream MVP? And remember, fans, your Stream MVP gets 2,000 experience points, so this stuff matters. Now, with that said, I think there's a really good reason for Eamon to be
Yes.
Stream MVP tonight.
Lots of good reasons for Eamon to be Stream MVP
Yeah,
tonight.
so why should you?
Well, for one, Eamon was able to dispel, after a number of tries, the groove
The
spell
boogieing Alcott.
for Alcott. He also, he had the first killing blow on Ixon, and
Which is huge.
Right.
didn't run all the way up the stairs, not frying himself, because if he did that, he probably wouldn't be here. Trying to think what else
I mean,
seems.
you played very much in character with the fireball affecting you.
Yes.
Well, I think
that was
so,
last
so
time.
the thing I think you're missing here is you just ran around this entire session with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
20
that
from my
is
raging zone.
huge.
I don't think I've ever. What's that?
It was after her song started. Once she was unstunned.
Okay, then you
Yes.
had 3.
Then I had
But still
20
relatively
29.
quite
19.
19, yeah. So
So
it was pretty
it's-
crazy what you did tonight, though. Like running around, and that was really cool.
So, he was trying to be at least smart in his. He's still kind of dazed by what has happened, and he took heart when he saw Alcott actually hitting
Right.
Ixon, because at that point, like, nothing had worked,
It can
and so
bleed,
he was like, okay, he can be touched, because until that barrier comes down, as a magus, like, he's close combat, hit things with his sword while discharging a
All
spell.
right. So that's well said. And by the way, if you're wondering why you can't vote yet, you'll be able to vote once all 4 players have made their call for why they should be Stream MVP. Oh, and I forgot. I got to roll this for the mug here. So,
Yeah.
Cade, you are going to be rolling for. Hang on here. Type exclamation point mug if you have not already. D&D player 888. Very good. 888's a regular viewer. He is. I don't think he's currently subbed. If I'm seeing. No, he is subbed. He is definitely subbed. Yes, he's a 9-month
Yep.
sub. So 888, you are in the roll, and you will be rolled for by Cade. You, Eamon, Chris, will be rolling for. Ranger Harley!
Hey.
Ranger has been a super active chatter today. Thank you, Ranger, for all your fun comments and chat. And I know you're still on. I just saw you. Yes, Sunday is right. Why should Alcott be Stream MVP?
Alcott should be Stream MVP for realizing that a second magical caster on the field is something that should not be dealt with, and just maximized the lightning bolt and said, screw that. We're just going to get him off the field and not deal with that. And took out another skeleton with that.
You did?
So
Tried to play very positionally, playing Alcott rather Alcottly, getting behind that pillar and staying safe, because I
Which
do
was
not have a
really
lot of
clever, because you could have been smacked by a couple of different things.
Yes.
That was well played.
Maximizing spells that just bounced off of Ixon over and over again, trying my best to deal something to him. And Command Undead would have been huge if it landed.
Yes.
But, that's not the way the dice roll. Tried my best, but Sometimes that's how it goes with magic users.
Well, I think the
And
sympathy
you're
play
dancing.
was really well done.
Oh, and the dancing, I forgot. The
Yeah,
best
you cannot-
dancing you've seen.
You cannot miss the dancing he did as he was under a Thessalonian spell, which basically, rendered him a puppet in Ixon's hands. And so, Alcott, well
I
done
need to take
today.
those. I might need to put some points into perform dance.
You might. And you're rolling for Rory. Mr. Gimble, are you still
Hey,
with us?
magic user on magic user.
Is Rory still with you? I think he is.
Not only is he wizard extraordinaire, but he is the lord of the dance.
The
He
Lord
is
of the-
Lord of the Dance.
Such a good
well
song.
done. All right, so I think Rory's still on. We'll give him a minute. Why should Irda be stream MVP?
Well, let's see. For really good roleplay while being stunned for the first several rounds. And then prayer to Serenray to break the stun and to get into the fight and beasting her way through that electrical barrier. Nothing's gonna stop her from getting people that mess with her family. And that is both found and blood. She took many mighty strikes against Ixon, including a couple of, or at least one crit, and whittled him down to almost nothing. And the impressive smite that she did against him, just her moment of needing to destroy all the Ixon existence forever. So yeah.
Get him out of here.
Well, I
gone.
think actually Satavragdane
It's complicated.
Satavragdane has the best point of all. Really, we should not have a stream MVP today. It should be Ray.
You're right.
It should be Ray. Ray is stream MVP, right?
No,
You don't think so? Like Ray. Well, just
your
because you
problem?
ground his face into the stone.
You know, the more you're angry at Ray, the more he's gonna make Ray
like you're
do
trying
bad
to
stuff to you.
turn him again. All right, so you will be rolling.
Then
for
put him in the
tonight.
chat and give it to the people to decide.
Well,
It's
it's
too late now.
He-
I think Rory
Oh,
has two.
Moratoris. So Moratoris is not following us.
poll is kicked off.
Moratoris, are you still with us? You are still eligible, even if you're not a follower, although I'll be really hurt if you don't
Run
follow
for
us.
votes!
It's
Run
free.
for votes! Vote for
Moratoris, are you
Cade.
still with
She
us?
can't guarantee that promise.
Moratoris, are you still with us? Yes,
Yes, I
he's
am here. Okay, so
All
he's-
Oh.
Come on, give us a follow. It's free.
Oh, and
here
Rory
we
is
go.
here too.
So you're going to be rolling for Moratoris, and we'll
Yep.
start over here with you, Cade. And if they're a sub, they get 2 d20s. We're rolling off here for the mug. Thank you, Silver Ghost 0810. And this is for this gorgeous blue box mug, never used. You
I'm
can see.
going to-
Super
All
clean.
right.
It'll come in a box too. Don't
Run.
worry.
Oh, nuts.
I'm going
Oh,
to roll my
nuts.
sparkliest die for
Where did
Moratoris.
my-
It's gonna be a natural.
Oh, it's under you, Eamon.
Oh, there it is.
So good.
Run for
Those dice
votes!
is
All right, here we
Six
go.
on
This
D6,
is for
on your D-
Thank you very much to both
D&D
of you.
triple H.
888. Here we go.
Ooh, 13.
A 13. Oh, that
I'm
could be good
sorry.
enough. That could be good enough.
I
All
gotta
right.
do better.
Eamon, tell us who you're rolling for.
Ranger Harley.
Ranger Harley.
That's an 11.
Oh, we're still in the running!
Triple H is
Triple
still
H.
in it.
Here we go.
Alcott, who are
Mr.
you rolling
Gimbo.
for?
You're out. You're out. Here you go.
Oh, he's trash talking
Here
me.
you go, Rory.
Shut those
Here's
guys
a
down.
mug for you.
Wizard to another wizard.
Nope.
12.
The 13 still
but you got-
stands.
One dice.
You got
This is
the
the
actual
you got 20s over here.
this is the chosen dice.
And Moritus just
Yeah.
followed, but
Yes.
so that's 1d20,
Yeah.
not a sub, but thank you for the follow, Moritus.
I am going to
and
roll my sparkliest, prettiest
good
die.
luck.
Yes.
You get the sparkliest
Come on, we
die.
can do it, Triple H.
Oops,
We
hold
can
on.
do it.
Wait, hold on. If you would hold.
Oh, you're in a
Wait, 'cause
gelatinous cube again.
I'm back in the gelatinous cube here, so let me get myself out.
Oh my gosh, you
Yeah.
are. Why does it keep doing that?
I don't
don't
know.
know.
It's something weird going on. Wait, don't roll.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm just,
I know.
I'm
I
just
see
warming
you.
it up.
I see you wiggling that hand over there.
Oh,
I'm
Makes
warming
me
it up.
nervous.
No!
I'm getting all the
The
sparkle
vote's in
into
my
it.
hand.
All right.
Let's stop this madness.
I probably need to download that new version of the EOS software as well.
Run for votes.
Don't let it
Run for
It only counts in the
Go ahead,
dice tray
flip the
D&D
camera off
player.
and on if
Triple
you
H.
would for me, please.
I'll just
Jen.
shove my dice tray under
Viewers,
Where
like
is it?
Ray.
I can't see it. Is it this
Yeah,
big?
It's a little like
yeah, like
turn
there
switch.
and then back on. Boom, boom. Good job.
when you leave.
Yeah, there it is, back
Okay,
on.
stream
I don't know
MVP
what
is
causes
almost
that,
up,
but
so if anybody
we'll
hasn't
get that
voted,
figured out.
vote,
I think there's an update I can
Getting
run, so I
close.
will. All right, here we go. Roll for Moritus.
Okay, more Taurus. Here I go. And
The 13 is what needs to be beaten. Ranger! Oh,
No,
11.
Tony, triple A.
Triple A, that's right.
Did it with authority!
She used
And
to
stream
that.
MVP is Eamon.
MVP!
Thank you.
Well deserved.
You've won that.
There was one
been a
while I was
while.
here.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So congratulations,
Yeah, thank you.
Chris.
Absolutely.
I think people
Thank
liked your
you.
role
Thank
play
you.
and also
Thank you.
your
What
boldness
does that
and
put
the
you up
nice
to?
Okay.
cooperative
You got it,
effort.
Triple A.
So well
Just so that
done.
you don't
Congrats,
forget.
Triple A. I think I already have all your info, so we should be fine there.
But since we have a lot of new people, come join our
Come
Discord.
join our Discord.
I'm
And what
dropping
happens if they join our Discord, Evelyn?
It's not
Well,
long.
if you join our Discord, first of all, you will be part of a very elite group of people known as Mad Chatters,
yeah.
which is awesome. And we hang out and chat and share cat pictures and
There's a lot
other
of cool
things,
stuff.
and food pictures and to just talk and hang out and talk D&D and Pathfinder and all that good stuff. We also have text roleplay channels where not only our casts can play, but we actually have one that's open to everyone to play in. It hasn't been used in a bit, but yes, please come play. We also have Castles and Crusades, Friday Night
Friday nights.
Crusades on Friday.
And that's not stream. That's just on Discord.
Yep,
so
that's
it's
on
a
our
very
Discord.
low key. You just want to come play.
Hang out
Or
and
you
voice
can just
chat.
Jump
watch.
in there. Yeah, you can watch. You
Yep.
can chat. It's not
Join, mute
streamed.
yourself,
It's
and you're
just
good.
fun in Discord. If you want to do that, that's Friday nights.
Lots of memes. It's a great place to be. Come join our Discord because it's really fun.
All right.
And
And
BlueBoxCon
BlueBoxCon
is
in 2
in
weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh,
Yes.
BlueBoxCon. Does anybody have a link we can drop in there?
I think I do actually.
BlueBoxRPG.com.
Actually, just yeah.
And
I can,
signups are almost closed because we can't take too many people. It's going to be here at my house, which
But
is
there will be live streaming.
there will be live streaming
Past
and all
character
kinds of
reviews.
D&Ding.
And then the day after, we will be going to the local Renaissance
Yes,
Festival.
we will be going
Yes,
to the
we
Renaissance
will.
Festival.
showing the really cool Tailspire views here. All right, so
Quick, look at it all.
who should we raid today? Everybody look at it and
Oh,
tell
yeah.
me who we should raid.
Who should we raid?
Showing some things we haven't seen here today.
Mendari is up again. She was
Okay.
fun last time.
Yeah, we got that one.
6 Sides of Gaming.
I haven't seen them. It
They're at
looks
14 viewers.
like Tabletop Anthologies. I think I've watched them before, and I think they've been a supporter
Adventure
of us.
Tavern is up.
We got Dragons in the Dining Room, too. Are they live?
They look like it.
Yeah, so we haven't rated Dragons in the Dining
We
Room
should.
in a long time. Those are nice folks over there. So we're going to go ahead and raid them. I like
Show 'em some
spreading the
love.
love around a bit.
oh dear.
And they've got 7 folks in now, so we can bring them a nice chunk of viewers. Thank you to all of our viewers today. Thank you for all the cheers, all the chat. You guys are the best. We love our Blue Box Mad Chatters. Remember, this week, we have Greyhawk Awakening on Tuesday night. We have the ever mysterious Tim and another guest joining us for old school armor, weaponry, medieval battles. It's going to be more gritty and sort of old school. So it's so fun to do streams which are dealing with 2021 Tailspire tech and then going back to 13th century combat techniques. And that's what we like to do here, is really combine all of these neat ideas in one place. And so join us for that on Wednesday. And then coming up on May 12th, as I mentioned, we have Demon Gund Illustrati and I think Don coming from Tales Tavern joining us on May 12th for a very special LMA. So all kinds of fun stuff happening here on Blue Box. And we are raiding our friends at Dragons in the Dining Room. Everybody wave at our fans. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks
Blue
for
Box
watching.
signing out. All love.
Love you.
And yes, we know ice cream, Pat. We got it.
And we raided with a party.
Great. I can stop
Looks like
waiting.
we had 45.
45.